Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's What the Bug, and I'm here because I feel like we were just not done with our conversation. If you guys know any of the panelists that were on Sir Morbid's, please tell them to come on over here. We can continue talking. So, Anarchy, literally any of them, Apple, Priscilla, any of them, guys, welcome in. Big thanks to Chrissy and Jeff for being my big wrenches tonight. You guys are awesome. I normally go live during the day, but I just wanted to continue having a conversation because the vibe changes from everybody's. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that'd be cool if you posted in the Discord. That'd be great. I haven't made a Discord for this channel yet, and I suck at like checking everything. But I'm here. Um, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna send my StreamYard, put it up in the things if you guys want to join the panel. I don't actually have anything specific that we're talking about, as I will be going over the rest of the crime scene photos with Becca Scoops. But if you guys want to come up and continue talking, I mean, if somebody can find Jacques, that'd be cool. I would really appreciate that. Everybody that was already on for today, the people that were on Sir Morbids, if you guys could hunt them down and bring them this way, that'd be cool. Big shout out to my mods that were probably looking forward to going to sleep. I think one of them may have had fallen asleep, but big shout out to Chrissy for staying up because I know she was like, "Bug, why we got to do this right now?" And I know it's not much of us, but I don't really know if you guys have any ideas um, for what you guys want to talk about or do. I have a couple things that I wouldn't mind going over. Bring it back in because it's always fun. I love going over to Morbids for a good conversation and a good chat. It was cool to meet the girls this evening. It's cool to meet them. I've seen them pop up on the one chick, Space Ghost was on. I see her on YouTube. I think she's popped up a couple times on my TikTok, but I've seen her face before. It's cool. Let's see here. If there's anything, sorry about that. Anything specific you guys want to talk about or anything? But welcome in everybody. I do want people up on the panel. Like literally, if you guys want to come on up, that would be freaking awesome. I'm gonna post the StreamYard again. Let's see. So, I know earlier we were doing the crime scene photos. I was doing it with Becca Scoops, and I'm gonna talk to her because I would love to continue to do the rest of that with her. Because we were going in, and it was really cool to look at it. I kind of want to look at them again, and then just continue on. But I would like if someone could come up on the panel with me and talk about that. It'd be cool. Sorry if I'm talking kind of low, you guys. It's just nighttime, and uh, since it's me talking like nonstop, being the host, but I can turn my volume up a little bit. If anybody wants to come up on the panel with me, it'd be greatly appreciated. It'd be awesome. We are doing it. Yes, thank you. We are dropping the things, doing the things. All right. Um, you guys, honestly, I kind of actually wanted to go over a review of Becca Scoops, and I know Jay had asked if he would be allowed to do a review, and I remember her saying yes. And though I haven't asked, I don't think she would have a problem because I'm just doing the damn thing. If anybody wants to come up, please do, because we're trying to grow this community. If you guys are down, I want to go over because I feel like there's people that know about Becca Scoops and they don't really understand. She's got a few videos up, and here's the thing: she doesn't have a lot of videos up, but the videos that she has up are fucking slick. I'm talking about for Gypsy Rose stuff. I mean, like, dude, she's lit on it. She's lit on it. So guys, like, thank you everybody for joining. I know you guys are probably like, oh, I was here for this or that. I'm down to go over the Becca Scoop stuff. If there's something else that you guys want to go over, any suggestions really quick. Hey, what's up, Amber? First time here, been binge watching to catch up on morbid stuff. No idea what's going on. Happy to be here. Well, welcome. Basically, right now, all I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out what you guys want to talk about. I feel like we weren't done talking. Um, trying to get some of the panel back, but it was completely this is unplanned. I normally go live during the day before or whatever I got to do, but we could review the new live Gypsy did. Okay, I like that. Do you guys like that idea? I like that idea. I don't have it though. Does anybody have? If somebody has the live and you want to send it to me, we could go over that. Um, I uh, I don't have it. Hey, Jetica, thanks for joining us. All right, right here, Jeff, Chrissy, Jetica. Thanks you guys for being the big wrenches in my mods. I like the idea of going over the new live that Gypsy did. I didn't screenshot or add it. It's on Nina. Okay, perfect. I appreciate that. So we will go look that because I was looking at Becca's scoops because I know that Nina had said it was okay to do that. Like I said, I didn't ask her myself, but oh yeah. You're right. All right, let's see. Gypsy Rose, Blanchard, the liar, and word. All right, let's see. Gypsy Rose gender reveal. Where the fuck did her shit go? Let's just actually go to her page. I guess this is it. August 15th, 2024. Is that the one? If I'm not mistaken, I just want to make sure it's right. Let me just double check. Dude, who's been making her? I don't know if it's her doing it or somebody else doing it. It's so funny. It actually would be funny. Let's see. This is okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with this. Okay, cool. Thank you. Good suggestion. All right, so we're gonna go with this. We're gonna slide this over here. All right, guys. So, I appreciate that, guys. Everybody, welcome in. This is What the Bug. It's a little different pace. My panel is open. If you guys want to join, me and my mods will continue to drop the StreamYard. If you guys want to come in, please do. So by request, we're gonna go over the live stream for Gypsy's newest live stream. Give credit to Nina for the post. We're using hers. Crystal, welcome in. Once again, Amber and my mod. And Megan. So since the few of us are watching, Lily, Eve, hey, what's going on? All right, guys, I'm gonna start sharing this. We have the StreamYard link up. If anybody wants to come up, even if you've never been up on a panel, don't feel weird because you've never been on a panel or whatever. Just come on up. Have fun. It's same way, same thing kind of goes as like I do with on Morbids, or as he does. You guys can come on up. Hey, Pink Cloud, you want to come up? We're gonna be doing the damn thing. Oh, Jake, come on up. Come on up. I was hoping that you guys were going to be here. Hey, Jeff, good looks on the Discord. I just got sent the link for that because I'm in Starlights, but I wasn't in that. So, guys, let's keep getting this around. If any of my mods have to drop off and go to bed, that's completely fine. I don't normally go live this late, and I honestly won't be up too long, but we're going to go over this. I'm going to give you guys a second. If you guys want to come up, Jacques, Pink Cloud, that'd be cool. If you guys want to jump in. Wow. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I'll keep an eye out over here on the side, but we're going to start. So I haven't seen any of this. I don't really care to watch Gypsy's lives, but same thing. Like Morbid asked the girls earlier, was like, do you like to do this and do that? Yeah, Jeff, I think you should definitely retire from being retired. All right, let's go.
My bad. Thank you. Shout out to you.
Ew. Ooh, he's singing.
Yeah, that looks so good. Alright, now I'm gonna do eyeshadow. I didn't get my other palette. I'll be right back.
Okay, so I like really want to just point out the fact that she's got like 3 of the same fucking shoes, like ugly as fuck. Like so ugly makeup and filters don't even work. Word exactly. Yo, Jay, come on up here. Somebody come on up, guys. Like you guys know you want to. Come on. Um, come on. Somebody come up on the panel. Pink Cloud, come on, girl. Like literally anybody can come up. We'll watch a little bit of this and then we'll go. I'm gonna continue to post the StreamYard. So let's go.
How's the bump? Doing good. Very bumpy. I'll be posting a new fruit soon. All right. That one's my favorite right there. Where am I going? Kenna's coming to pick me up, and we're gonna go. I'm spending my 2 days a week because, like, I spend 5 days at home with my parents and like 2 days a week with Ken. That's what my parole officer allows me to do. So, and especially, I mean, we're dating. He can come and spend nights here too, but he also has a job. So it's kind of just easier for me to spend my 2 days with him, and then him just bring me back. And we're probably going to go to a movie. I'm trying to convince him to go see It Ends With Us. I know it's more of a girly movie, but like, I watched Deadpool with him, you know? I mean...
Yo, what's up, Pink Cloud? How we doing?
Hey, can you hear me okay?
I can, yeah. I hope everybody. Well, my volume hasn't changed because I was just live with On Morbid, so it all kind of just like lingers over. Yeah. Jeff, you pointed out a good thing. Is like, what about the music, guys? Anything? YouTube's got this new thing, so if I get flagged because she's playing, if I get flagged because she's playing Taylor Swift, literally YouTube has this new thing where it'll cut the music out and keep the audio of the vocals, and I don't have to do anything. And if I needed to do something like that, I could do it myself. Just want to let you guys know that there is a way to safely monetize these days. So, hey, Anna or Anna, I don't know which way you pronounce it. Welcome in, and all right, so we're just gonna keep going. This was a suggestion by one of my mods, and I didn't know what else to do. I just knew I wasn't ready to go to bed. So we're just going to let everybody come in and we're going to do our thing. You want to say anything to anybody?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, so she's listening to Taylor Swift, and she was all like, remember when she was talking about like, oh, I love Taylor Swift, blah 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 blah,
Hmm.
and then like she tried to go to her concert or something or whatever, and
Yeah.
all these months, and Swift is just like not interested at all. I love that.
It wouldn't be a good look for Taylor
Hell
at all.
no.
And I absolutely yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, go ahead and make a wish. Let's see. I don't that's not what time it is right here. Uh well, it was a minute ago, but by the time your comment got through. But yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Anybody that's worrying about the monetization and the copyrights, don't worry, it'll cut it out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. All right, Anna. All right, sweet. All right, let's continue on. Jay said he's gonna join us in a few. If you guys see somebody pop up or whatever, we'll just go. I mean, Gypsy's boring as shit, so who knows what we're gonna have to say, but we can crack jokes, do the thing. Let's go.
Come on. Thank you, Tara. So he can go see a girly movie with me. Thank you, Apple, for the heart push. Title gifter. Congrats, Jimmy. Thank you, Sobriety. Thank you, Apple. I would love to go to the Taylor Swift concert in October in New Orleans. But dude, those tickets are ridiculously expensive. Like, I wanted to buy tickets for me and Ken to go. It's like $11,000. I'm like, that is insane. I mean, I'm sure it's worth it, but
Okay, so she said $11,000. So we know where she's trying to sit. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's trying
Yeah,
to get
she's
those. Yeah,
those tickets like comp,
where you're down by the
like, hey,
stage. Yeah.
invite me. I'm playing your music, invite me. And it's like I was
Mhm.
thinking, like, man, I mean, I can believe that Kim Kardashian had that little interview with her, blah blah blah, because Kim
Well,
Kardashian. But no, because I was gonna say because she's all about like the prison reform thing. Kardashian is, Kim is, and so I get that, right? The prison reform. So maybe she was interested in that part of it, but Jip sure isn't interested in a damn prison reform.
no, not at
Says she
all.
is, but she ain't. She hasn't shown it.
Yeah, dude, not at all. She is, yeah, not at all. There's something I'm supposed to be getting, and like the thing is that the Kardashians, they literally, Kim had her on there, because she literally just needed something relevant because like which one is it? Is it Courtney that's married to Travis Barker? She's getting more clout right now because she's married to Travis Barker, and Travis Barker's getting clout because he's married to a Kardashian. Like this elitist shit is wild.
Oh yeah, they'll stop at nothing to stay relevant, of course.
Yeah.
But it's just the flip, right? Like Taylor Swift is like not interested, and Kim Kardashian is like, I don't give a damn who she, co-murdered. Like, I'll get in there. Like my dad was a lawyer, and he helped O.J. Simpson get off. Like, come on, I
you
don't know,
know,
whatever. That's just how it
it's
came out.
crazy. It drives me nuts because people will like dead ass be like, um, oh they're doing this and they're doing that, and I'm like, yeah, at the end of the day, literally they're famous. They were already plugged in with the big people. I mean, Kardashian was really good friends with OJ. They were already plugged in, and I hate people that are like, oh, they built themselves from the bottom up. Maybe somebody else did, but not the people that are here. No, they were connected prior, they're connected still. Um, Sorry, someone's asking me a question about the merch. I'm trying to find it. I don't know why, unless she's saying I got it right now. I'm sorry, my mods, I'm looking for it. It's hard to do this all at the same time. But yeah, it's just so crazy. It drives me nuts. Oh, Priscilla's here. Hey, Priscilla, how's it going? How's it going?
Hey, 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 Bug.
Hey,
Hey, Daddy Bug. Hey,
yeah.
Pink Cloud.
Hey, I
Thank
was
Hey,
you
I
listening to
wanted
for.
I
y'all
wanted
like,
to say thank you,
Mhm,
Big Daddy Bug. I call you
yeah,
Love Bug on the
that
chat.
works too. Yeah, you don't.
Big Daddy
I
Love Bug.
Yeah,
So
Big Daddy's just, this is the joke 'cause I don't consider myself dad or daddy. It's just a
I
fucking
know, I
joke,
know.
and you guys, I just want everybody else that out there that doesn't know. Hey, thanks for joining the panel. We're just gonna talk until
Yeah,
I'm ready
that's what
to
I was
go to
saying. Is it
bed.
okay if I can hang out with you guys a little bit?
Uh, yeah, I would love people to be on here. So you guys, we're gonna just go over this. This was a suggestion from one of my mods, and my mods are sticking around until they're ready to go to bed, and
I
this
also
could be
want to
anywhere.
say, for Pink Cloud, I am so proud of you for the sobriety.
Aw, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh,
I
I
will.
okay, cool. Congrats, because I didn't know who was talking earlier, so I'm so glad.
Yeah, she got how many months? How many years you got? How
2.5.
2.5?
Congrats.
Amazing!
Thank you.
Congratulations, Pink.
Yeah, I was thank you. I was listening to y'all on Morbid's a little while ago, for the 4.5 hours and stuff, and I was, working, so I couldn't really like be on panel or anything, but I was listening with my headphones and stuff. But so Bug, what Priscilla's talking about is
Mhm.
when I first came on Morbid's, one of the first things I said was like, people sometimes ask me, what is Pink Cloud 9 about? And then so like
Yeah.
I kind of explained about what it is, and it's like a term that we use in recovery um, in AA and also
Hmm.
mental health recovery. And what it means is like
Mhm.
being on a pink cloud is like being high without getting high, you
Mhm.
know? And
Oh,
like if
I've
you
Yeah,
never
you
heard
have
of that.
I
Yeah.
do know that. I
right,
do know that.
it's kind of like when you sometimes at sunset or sunrise you look up and you see the clouds and they're pink, and and you
Mhm.
kind of just like romanticize it, fantasize,
Of course.
uh,
Yeah.
you know, see the beauty in it. That's kind of what pink clouds about.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And I'm kind of in the recovery, thing with the I don't know if you were in Sir Morbid's thing earlier, that I'm on methadone and for obvious reasons. But yeah, so I get it. I get it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing. And yeah, I mean, so the struggle is
Oh, I know the
real.
struggle.
It's every day, all day, every second of the day. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not one day at a time, it's one literally second of the time. I get it. But
yep.
yeah, thank you, what a bug, for letting me. This is my first live with you, even though it's going to be for a little bit. But thank you.
I mean, hey, look, I felt like we got cut short. Like we were not done, and Jacques says he's coming up here in a little bit too, and
Yeah, I
like I
wanted to
said,
know more about him. I wanted to know more about Jacques. I wanted to.
Yeah, like he never comes up on the panel, and I'm like, dude, because like it's funny because I know I'm not male. I don't identify as a male because I'm not, but I do have boy brain, and I love when there's other guys on the panel.
Yeah,
Because
me
I
too.
know
Me too.
Morbid loves his chicks, and I'm like, dude, I need like a guy to like bounce. And it was like,
But
how'd you guys start talking about strip clubs? I was like, because you got Bug and you got Morbid, and now you have Jay on there. I was like, duh.
well, listen, and well, I mean, I worked at strip clubs for years and years and years. So that's how, and then I tried to, like, kind of, you know, kind of cut it off a little bit, because I know that some people don't want to hear about that and stuff like that. But, or
Hey,
like
boo.
people,
Hey, what's up, Rhonda? Nice having you here. Thanks for joining us. We're just
hey,
having a little conversation. This is so
Hello.
cool. Most of the time, Morbid gets off. It's like really late because he's on the West Coast, and like I don't
is
even
he?
know.
I didn't know. So when he gets on, is he like on at 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah, and like for me, it's like
Oh,
between
me
8 and 9, and I'm
me
like, bro,
too.
like I'm like, dude, this is going to like 2 or 3 in the morning, and like I'm getting in
Yes,
trouble. Like I'm getting in the
same,
doghouse. Yeah.
same. And I'm like, and I gotta do my daughter's like bedtime routine. So like sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and so I think the same with Nina, because Nina has kids, and I know that she gets on like a little bit later. and probably after she does her like bedtime routine, her kids
Yep.
are up.
Exactly, because she's in Texas, and so she's
Oh
an
yeah, so
hour or
she's the
2 hours
same.
behind. So it's either an hour or 2 hours behind. Because I know Alabama's an hour, so I think Texas might be 2 hours. So she's getting
So
ready, and it's like 9, and
yeah,
I'm
she's
like,
the same as me because I'm in South Florida. So I think she's the same as me, same time.
She's same as me as in Central. Nina is. So
oh,
it's
I
like
was like East Coast,
11:45.
yeah, I was gonna say because there's 3 supposedly 3 time zones, but I swear there's 4. 'Cause there's 1, 2, and 3 hours away from where I'm at, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but,
Well,
uh,
you don't want to know where nobody. You said that you don't want anybody to know where you live at, which we don't want to know where you
I
live at.
live on I told you guys. I told you guys,
Oh,
I beam around, and, like, I'm an alien, so, like, sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm there, you know?
I love that, and I don't love this, but like it's kind of funny when you talk about your family. You're like, oh, the people that share the last name as me, yeah, that person, and blah 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 blah. The person that shares the last name as me, yeah, that blah blah blah. That's funny.
Yeah, dude, I know. Like, I don't want to like out anybody, and like people are like doing that. Crystal, thanks for joining us. Haiti Joyless, hey, how's it going, guys? Please come and check out my merch.
Hey,
It's up
Haiti
on the
Joyless.
page. Holiday in Montana. I was actually just joking. I know there's 4 time zones. I was just joking
Oh,
because
also, I want to say
yeah,
one more
I'm
thing.
just
I
joking.
died like literally for like a good 50 seconds, like of you, like with the with your dog Moose. You're like, he's naked, and it's
Oh,
awesome. That was fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. That was a good.
it. I mean, I'm jealous of him being able to be naked. I really am.
That was
Don't
fucking
worry.
hilarious. I'm sorry. That was fucking hilarious. It was gold. I loved it.
Let's welcome Avalon on. So everybody,
Hello.
hey, how's it going? How you doing?
Is the
Hello.
microphone
Hey,
okay?
Avalon.
It is
Hello.
okay. I'm just gonna do a little adjustment here, but we're good.
My Aussie accent, sorry.
It's great. We love accents here.
We love the Aussie accent.
It's
Hey
my
Bug,
yes.
did you get the email I sent you?
Um, yeah, I got an email earlier. I was looking at it, and I can double check to see, but I definitely have
I
been getting
sent
my
you
emails.
I sent you
Oh
paperwork
yeah,
for
yeah.
work.
I did get the emails. I actually emailed you back and said that it was a little blurry, but I'll double check and pull it up on my computer just to make sure it's not because it's just in the
I mean,
email.
that's how it's looking from
Okay.
me.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean,
That's all
yeah.
I wanted. That's all I asked. That's all I
Yeah,
asked. Look, guys.
that's how my paperwork looks too. That's why I was having a hard time reading it myself the
Cool.
other night. But
Um, I because this is the paperwork that you were telling us about. What was it yesterday?
yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday or
Yeah.
this morning,
This morning. Yeah,
earlier
I can't
today.
remember.
Today it was it was yesterday. Well, I don't know. It's not yesterday here yet.
Yesteryear. It
So
was yesteryear
it's
somewhere.
yesterday.
Guys.
But
So
the evidence marker things
yeah.
sheet is
Yes.
there, and then
Yes.
the timeline from the time Nick got on the bus to head to Springfield and the taxi, what time the taxi picked him up, what time the taxi dropped him off, and where, and everything. And those
Word.
are really hard to read.
It's okay. I have pretty good eyes, and I will get it pulled up. I have a pretty nice big screen, so I can get it all pulled up. Because I was like, I really want to continue it, but I know Becca is just not here, and I want to finish those with her because it's really interesting
Man,
to see
I wanted to
what she
get up
has.
there so bad
I
while Becca was
did.
up.
It was killing me. All right, guys. So basically, right now, just by suggestion from one of my mods, we're just going over the Gypsy Rose live. It's really boring. If anyone has any other suggestions of something other than the crime scene photos that you want to go over, we can do that. We did Nick's interrogation the last 2 lives. We've already gone over Gypsy's. I can't listen to that one more time. I can't. I don't have enough time. But we can go over this. And anybody that's worrying about me and the fact that she's blasting and blaring Taylor Swift, I can fix that. Okay, guys?
But damn.
Take a deep breath and walk through the
She needs to get somebody to do her eyebrows. Those eyebrows
So
are
darker
some
looks really
like
good. I like just
1999.
enough dark in the corners.
Yeah,
Those
those are like
eyebrows, it's just like a straight slit, one and then the other. Like, what, Gypsy? Come on.
yeah, that
So,
it's like
so this is what I was wondering. Somebody had
okay.
mentioned that she went live and was doing her makeup and stuff. And my first
Mhm.
thought was, is this like a sponsor thing that she's doing? Is she
No.
like? And
Nope.
then they were like,
No.
and then they were like, I don't think so.
It's a
But
PR.
it could be. And then okay, so let me ask y'all,
Yeah.
how do y'all know it wasn't like a undercover sponsor thing? That like she's sponsored by these people, and
Mhm.
or is she trying to get sponsorship from these people? Like, what do y'all think about that? Yes,
No,
no,
oh,
yes,
I
she's
no.
I
definitely
could see the
trying.
sponsors. I could see the sponsorship for wanting sponsorship from certain people because for sure she she is wanting but because she's not showing the brands or anything, she doesn't already have sponsorship and she hasn't done anything, so
Yeah, she has no idea what she's doing.
she's probably already
No
been
idea.
shut down, to be honest with you guys. Not to cut you guys off, but she's probably
Could I
already
just?
been shut down. Yes.
Oh, sorry, darling. I just want to say one thing I hate is I'm 52 years old, and
Okay.
one thing I hate with makeup is someone that puts on lipstick before lip liner.
Oh, or just
Yes.
somebody that puts
Oh
on
my
lipstick
God.
before their own makeup. Like, what?
Yeah, like she literally put on mascara and then tried to curl her lashes in this stupid thing that you've
Yeah,
got up
or
there.
put on
Like you
mascara
don't
and
do
then
that.
puts or puts put on mascara and then puts eyeliner over the mascara. That's
Yeah,
what she's doing.
like
It's
she's
awful.
just she's cooked. She's cooked.
Okay, so all right, so well, okay, so I don't really wear makeup like that. Like I was an emo
You
kid for
don't need
life. So
to though, but
I appreciate that. But the one thing I will do is I will wear eyeliner and mascara to make my eyes pop. I'm a performer,
Yeah.
so I know what it's like to have your eyes pop. And like I was an emo kid, like you guys. I'm gonna post my high school pictures for you guys. You're gonna fucking die. I'm waiting for somebody to send me my sophomore year picture. It's fucking
oh,
hilarious. I mean, I'm talking like eyeliner out the ass. Anyway, but I do know that, eyeliner before mascara. But as far as, I've dated a lot of girls. So, and
Yeah.
I have a sister. Well, actually, I don't know. She might be a sister or brother. I don't know. She's somebody that's
it's
related
the
to me
one
with
that
the
has
same
the
last
same last
name.
name. Yes.
She's got the same last name, but like, I don't know, like, you know, anyway. So, basically, I know that you put like the shit down on your face first, like the
The
base,
shit down on your face.
what's it called? The I know it's called
Found
the cover foundation. Yeah, it's because it's the
foundation.
foundation. So you put that shit down first, and then like after that, guys, seriously, like I'm like it's all boy brain over here, but I've seen girls do it. And then after that, then you move on to like well, I guess if I had to do something, I guess you'd move on to like filling in your eyebrows, and then if you needed to do your lips, you do the lip liner, then you do lipstick, and then the eyes. You do
Yeah,
the
her
eyes, the
eyebrows are
eyeliner, and then this. Yeah,
struggling. Her
they
You normally
are.
do
eyebrows,
your lips last. Your
they're
lips are always
non-existent.
last.
Hey, does anybody okay, 1 second. Does anybody think okay, there was a when they were doing the like one of the I forget what it was, but she was in prison still. I think she was in the tan thing and she was a little bit thinner. Okay. She had her hair curled and
Hmm.
she looked actually really good. Does anybody know what one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
the Dr. Phil
she's
interview,
probably had
actually.
Maybe she
eye
had her
shadow.
dark hair and it was curled very nicely. She was thinner and she had
Yeah,
the
it's the doctor.
tan.
It's the Dr. Phil. I got it. I'll
Yeah,
show it. I got
she looked
you.
very pretty in that one, I
Well,
think. I mean,
for Gypsy. So for me
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
personally,
she
yeah,
looked very pretty
I'm
for
gonna
that
put a
one.
picture up of it. So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share this right here. So this is what you're referring to. This is
Yeah.
what that is. For me Personally, I think that Gypsy looked her best.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yep, that's
No,
exactly. Yep,
but
Doug.
that's not what I don't think she looked her best there. I actually think that she looked her best on right here to the
Well, I mean,
right.
not that one with her mouth open, but
No, I had to fucking I keep forgetting you guys are a couple seconds behind me. I actually think she looks the most human. Like, I think she looked the best in her
she
testimony
looks
on
good
Nick's
there too.
trial.
But yes,
For
she
Yeah.
looks good
Gypsy,
there.
but also once again, she's like thin, and I'm like trying to understand the
But with in the
thinness.
jail where she had the little curls near her face, she looked good there too. I don't know. I'm just saying that's the best that she looked. I think she looks
Yeah, I mean,
completely
They don't
different than how
feed you
she
the
does
most
now.
fattening food in prison, so
they do.
and
It's all carbs.
they
I mean, you get cake for
Oh yeah,
breakfast. It's crazy.
really
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
disgusting. I mean,
Um,
when you get
So as far as
commissary.
as as far as her looks are concerned, I always just go back to the. This reminds me of like every time somebody brings up her looks, it just takes me back to like the micro deletion syndrome.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes.
And so it's like, because I started researching that, and
and
yeah,
she
I mean,
has
there are all of these,
that same
they have like these features,
the
and if you look
same
at the pictures
features
of what,
exactly. Yeah.
if you look at the pictures of her and when she was a baby and when she sitting on like Dee's lap, I mean, they look nothing alike, obviously, but now we know why, right?
Mhm. What is hers? Micro deletion
Oh my god.
2Q21.
What I
21.
can't get
So
over is
from what
just
from what I understand, it's that like well, it's a chromosome change, also known as like chromosome
Microdeletion
mutation. I
chromosome.
think it's the chromosome like number
Deletion.
5, but I'm not sure.
No, I know what it is. It's
I
21.1.
think
That's what
maybe
it is.
if you type in chromosome deletion that Gypsy Rose Blanchard's had, maybe it might come
I
up.
just want to see the one girl.
Yeah,
They
that one girl that remember that one girl that had like the whole like
Yeah,
thing
that's
that
what I'm
looked like
looking for.
Gypsy. Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is. That's what I'm looking for because it's a spitting image. It's quite interesting actually for you guys that haven't seen it.
Is it the one
Is
that's like for the pamphlet for it, where it
yeah,
looks just
yeah,
like it?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
It kind of
At
looks
first, I
like
thought it
an
was really her.
it does look like her. It does really hardcore look like her. The
she
poster
knows that she
child.
has that, and she also said, didn't she say that, Bug? I don't know, that she hopes that her daughter doesn't have this chromosome deletion that
Uh,
she has. I
do
don't
you
know.
guys really believe that she actually like cared about that? Because for me, it kind of
no,
seems like she
I
was
don't.
planting the seed. She doesn't care. I think she was planting
I
the
don't.
seed to for something else. I
I
spelled it
don't
wrong.
think that she really gives a hoot at all. Really,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I honestly, and I think that's absolutely really disgusting because she's bringing a child into the world and she's just living in a fairy tale that
There we go.
she
Thank
totally
you.
doesn't understand. Do you know what I mean? Like she's
Yeah.
just delusional about the whole thing. Like she just thinks, oh, and she's going to get such a rude shock when this baby starts crying, and even to her cot or crib that she got it. She got it where it rocks itself. How lazy is that? Like
Yeah, I
she thinks
mean,
in the crib, and then it's just going to rock itself, and it's going to take care of it all.
It doesn't.
Because
It could
AI,
rock and rock and rock and rock and rock. The baby,
yeah, the poor kid's
if
going
the
to be
baby
like
wants
all
to
rocked
cry,
up,
the
like
baby's
taken
going
up
to
like a.
cry.
I mean, look, I kind of want one of those beds. So if y'all see one for an adult, Haiti, thank
Right?
you for that.
As
I don't know
adults,
why,
we all
for
want one of
whatever
those.
reason. Yeah, dude, if some like I'm one of those people that can like sleep in a car as long as I feel safe with the driver. And I'm trying so goddamn freaking hard. I don't know why I said goddamn and then said freaking. As if I'm
Do
just
you know
trying to
what?
find that girl,
I
dude.
My
I
mum
know
always
I know
Listen,
exactly what girl you're
Catholic.
talking about. Didn't who was
My
it that
mother's an
found it, Bug? It was
I
like
have it right here. I've looked it up a million times. You guys see it's already in purple, and I just couldn't remember which one it was. And Haiti sent it to me. I just want the goddamn picture. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're here. We're
yeah, I
here.
think we all know which one it
Yeah,
was
we know.
though, but
So
it's
Yeah.
exactly. Do you think that we can't even talk about her anymore anyways, but I was going to say Ken's sister, but I'm like, do you think that she has it? Cuz
That's
we're not going to
creepy.
be
I'm
well,
sorry, but I know it's really off. We're not off topic, and we're not supposed to be talking about it. But that's just creepy. The resemblance that's really gone on with all of them. It's really quite disturbing.
Well, did you
Yes.
see about
yeah.
you see, I think it was Nina. Yeah, Nina said this about like a few weeks ago that the Blanchards and the other, there's a few other ones that are in Louisiana and cut off and all that they have like a little bit of incest going on. So I don't know if
Oh yeah.
The
Well,
game that whole family
true.
play.
from
Sorry.
from
Yeah.
what Nina says, Ken's dad is his uncle as well.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
Oh,
So
that's like
Wait a
I'm
minute.
on.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Say that again. What was that breakdown?
Ken's
Dad is his uncle.
dad is his uncle as well.
Yeah, he my brother, cousin. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm my own
Fine.
grandpa.
My brother, cousin, uncle, aunt,
It's like
mom.
out of that one movie, I'm my own grandpa.
It's terrible. We don't even rock like that in Australia here. Sorry. And when Bug, I want to just say something. Sorry,
but
Dalton,
Yeah.
but
Go ahead.
Australians are all good. Please don't let anxious aunt or whatever they are bag us out. Like I feel so.
Oh,
I love them in my
actually,
bed and I feel horrible. I'm
okay,
like, I'm
actually,
not all like that.
I really like Anxious Ant. I don't have a
me
problem with them.
too.
I have no like I'm one of the creators that like I have no problem with anybody. There's things that maybe some people say that I don't agree with, and there's things that people do. Now, if your behavior starts being one way and it's like, yo, that's not cool, I will you got to take your steps back. You got to do this or that. But at the end of the day, like I like all you guys. I like to see all the different things. I do say that there's like two bigger creators that you should stay away from, and I'm not even gonna nail them, because like y'all know, and you just got to be careful and stay away from them. But I just don't. I have no hate against anybody. I I think we need to network and we need to stick together and like focus on what's important. Like everyone's like starting to like come at each other. It's like, do you guys think maybe it's the fact that the Blanchards are maybe trying to pin things and
Yeah, I
y'all
think
are getting
everybody needs to
personal
stay
about
together.
stop getting personal. Like, dude, that's the thing. Like, what I do is like let's pretend like one of y'all started like talking shit about somebody like personally. I would shut you down and like throw you off the panel, and I'd be like, look, you can come back, but you got to understand that there's these rules here.
Yeah.
Because I don't like disrespect or anything. Because I wouldn't want somebody to talk about me. You guys don't know me. I'm just like this like little cute little face you guys see on the internet sometimes. You know, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like it
That's
ain't a
that
thing.
emails that I've sent
Gorgeous little
you,
face.
Dal, from watching that
Oh,
live
thanks.
with Bree. That's their plan is to, and Sugar Sunday kept on coming in and saying the appropriate things, but then denying that she was Gypsy. And that's what I recorded, all that thing. So I hope that it does come through and that you do get it. But the thing that I just noticed with them is that's what they want. Their planning is to get everybody at each other's throats, to
Mhm.
divert from the real goal.
Mhm.
Do you know?
And yeah, and actually with that, because people have been reaching out to me because I might not be huge. I'm growing rapidly, and I'm not bragging. I'm literally just saying like people are reaching out to me, and they're like, "Hey, Bug," and there's different things. There's people that are coming at me with videos like, "Hey, have you seen this yet? I would love for you to post this." Or people are coming at me with ideas for videos, and there's people that are coming at me with straight up drama, and I'm like, what do you guys actually think I'm going to cover? Because let's get real. But there's also people that are coming to make sure everything's safe. And I'm like, if somebody tries to post something about me or whatever, first of all, I have there's legality people that I have behind me, and if I need something that they'll situate a situation. I'm a musician first. I've already had to deal with bullshit, like, anyway, so I just want everybody to just, like, when we come to my channel, it's supposed to be like a breath of fresh air. We just want it to
Yeah, is
be
this just
calm,
like your
chill.
your hobby thing? I know that you're like I feel like that you're a musician and that's your main passion. And this is just like a
Yeah,
hobby, something you
yeah,
do on the side and like that you just like to have fun with and just do something on the side. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I would guess at this point we could call it an obsession, right now, but
Yeah.
it's just because it's just the thing, and, you guys are helping me out. You guys helped me get monetized, and we do all this stuff, and I like to see justice. Like, I wish I would have thought
Yes.
about starting a YouTube page back in the day when Casey Anthony shit was going on, but, I was way younger, and I just, I wasn't thinking about that. Yes, on a very good, it's a calm after party. I am the breath of fresh air. Because there's a lot of shit that goes on, and I just wanna, like, uh joke about stuff without having fire aimed at us. Thank you, Crime and Wine. She said I'm a great creator. You're so cute and calm. You guys want to listen to a little bit more of this?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Sure.
To where it looks like a smoky eye, just a little, like not extreme. Thank you, Jimmy, for the continued roses. Thank
She
you,
literally has
Coda.
the smallest eyes I've ever seen.
Do I have a name yet for the baby? We have some ideas. Nothing set in stone just yet, but we have some ideas.
Sorry. Wait.
Oh, by the way, I just want to clarify that one of my friends had sent me.
Okay, first of all, first of all, let me say something, and I'll let you ladies talk. Just give me 1 second. I want to say something. She's got the shittiest Taylor Swift songs on. I don't really like Taylor Swift.
I
My
was
brother,
just gonna say that.
Didn't
dude,
it
like,
just say Gypsy in the
she's
song?
listening to the shit that, like, literally came out, like, right as she went in and was like, she doesn't know, like,
Oh, the
Gypsy's.
Swifties might come after you, but there's only a little bit because the Swifties are.
I don't care. I don't care. Somebody that shares a last name with me is upset. Like, he listens to, like, like metal and, like, rap and, like, this and that, and then he's got fucking Taylor Swift only is, like, the only shit that he listens to like that. And then, like, because he grew up with me, like, he listens to some pop and acts like he doesn't like it,
I
but,
know.
like
He grew up with
look,
you, and he doesn't have
yeah,
the same last name. Okay, he
yeah.
does.
No,
for some
no, he
reason.
does have the same last name, but,
Okay, we
this so
remember.
some guy that might have the same last name.
Yeah,
But
and he
anyway,
might
like,
be
she's
younger
listening
than
to,
you.
like, the shittiest, like, Taylor Swift songs. Like, I mean, can we get a little bit? I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Listen, can
Like,
we get some
that's her
Miley
best song.
Cyrus in this fucking thing? Listen, I'm sorry, but I would pick Miley Cyrus over Taylor Swift. Everybody can hate me. Everybody can hate
I
me.
don't know.
I know. I love Miley Cyrus. Okay.
I
I know.
mean, but can we listen to Britney though? Like,
Yeah,
not
let-
Britney
let-
right now. I don't know. Have you seen her?
man, leave Britney the
Oh,
fuck alone. Leave
Yeah,
that
no.
girl
Oh, listen.
alone.
for Britney.
That is true. That is true, Bug. That's true.
Leave her alone, dude.
Yeah. Britney's off limits.
Yeah, she's definitely off
Actually,
limits.
somebody just said a really good point. She wants a Taylor reaction, but Taylor's too busy. Exactly, because Taylor isn't falling for the bullshit because you want to go with. See, that's where the Kardashians fucked up, or Kim did, because bitch, you put her on your show and you went for the 15 minutes. Not that the Kardashians need 15 minutes, but they'll take anybody's 15 minutes and try to turn it into their
Oh
own.
yeah.
And
Yep.
then that's where all the other bullshit started. It's like, oh, well, you were supposed to go on and talk about her and talk about this. And it's like, we don't know all the information. We need to all shut the fuck up about it because we don't fucking know. What I do know is that Gypsy's full of shit. That's the only thing I do know for a
She
fact.
even lied about eating her first freaking thing. It's on camera. How are you gonna lie when Kim Kardashian asked what was your first meal and she goes, it was steak. When we seen it was McDonald's French fries. Like what the fuck?
Well,
Is she crazy?
then she also said she never had steak before, and then she claims that was the first thing she ate. And you know what she had
And
with
then
those
she said
fucking
that
royal
she
mashed
hates steak.
potatoes. Right.
Remember?
But you can hate steak, that's fine, but don't say that you never had it. So right here, Moonchild asked me, Bug, will you do more true crime, or is Gypsy just a passion project? No, I hate Gypsy. I don't hate her. I hate the story. It's so annoying. I'm sick of telling it. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're so sick of it. Why do you keep covering it?" Because it's what needs to be covered, and because I'm a new true crime person for you
Algorithm.
guys. Algorithm, baby. I
Yeah,
like
I
to
was just
rub.
gonna say
I like to
algorithm.
rub your bumps, bitch. So basically, what's going on
Money.
here? I mean, to an extent, but I also want people to like know the thing. But let's go with this. I've been invited on to I'll put their thing back out. I've actually been invited on a few panels to actually cover Chris Watts. I want to cover Chris Watts. I want
Oh my
to
god. I
cover
know every single freaking thing about Chris Watts.
me too, and like I do not mind turning that into this. If you guys want to go Chris Watts, we can go there tonight.
I'll
Yes.
do it with you. I'll do it
Yeah.
with you.
Okay. Do you guys think?
I was all
Okay.
about it.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Because we already got what we need. It's a late night talk. All right, we're gonna go Chris Watts. All right, so
I'll do it with you, girl. I
Because
really
you'll probably
what?
will.
tell
I know every
the end of
fucking
this
Me
inch
Gypsy.
too.
of that
Okay, okay,
fucking
okay,
thing.
okay, 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 okay. Where? Okay, you guys can email me stuff because I want to cover Chris Watts hardcore because before this, it really was Chris Watts, and before that, hardcore. I'm talking hardcore. It was Casey Anthony. Like we're going hardcore, and in between there was nothing really. Like it was like a gap for like a few years. There really wasn't anything. I don't know why I'm talking
Yeah,
like a
we gotta
gay
get
guy right now,
you gotta get
but
new people. And now
What,
everybody's
what,
doing with the Wade thing, but the Wade thing is just like it's
where
just
did Jody
Yeah, that-
Arias come in at? Was it before?
Jody Arias is a while ago though. I mean, everybody
before-
maybe I
Jody
don't know.
Arias is actually around the same time as Casey Anthony, and I love
That's
Casey
what I
Yeah,
Anthony.
was
as
thinking.
I don't love
Casey
Casey Anthony, but I love Casey Anthony, Jody Arias. I actually love those cases too. I love Scott Peterson. Like I'm actually really hip on all this other stuff. But like
Mhm.
actually, if you guys were on Sort of Morbid earlier, and he was interviewing the girls, they were saying the same thing. Like, bro, like if I want to cover it, it's not gonna make a difference. So I'm not gonna waste my time making an official video on Chris. I'm not gonna waste my time making an official video on anything. But what do you guys want to start with, since we can do like this late night deep dive because I just switched my schedule up and I might be doing later night deep dives. We could do a during the day with Gypsy Rose bullshit, and then I could do a late night like for 3. Bug, you should look into the Schmurder into the Bayou spelling.
Yeah, if you do
That
a
case is
late night,
crazy.
because
Mm-hmm.
I can't go on the live
I
during the
know, I
day
know.
because of my work, but
Yes.
sometimes
I like
Okay, so I have
So, because I know
a
Nicole
suggestion.
Kessinger is some bullshit. Where do you guys want me to like? Where do you guys want to start? What do you guys want
Okay,
to like?
what
What
about
video do you
that?
guys want me to watch?
stuff at
Could,
night, like now, if you do that,
okay,
like the other stuff other than Gypsy Rose,
I do.
that I reckon that works out good. And then do her in the daytime, your daytime, which
what
is
about
mine,
that?
so I don't have to see it
Oh,
then.
sorry. What about that OnlyFans? What about that
I'm more
OnlyFans
Gypsy.
model that killed her boyfriend? That OnlyFans model that killed her boyfriend, Courtney
Well,
Celine.
I can look into that, but I mean, as far as like literally like right now, I mean, I want suggestions. So if you guys have suggestions for shit I should cover, but
okay, so why
I
don't you
think
do the Gypsy Rose thing like on the 12 o'clock that you usually have that
yeah, Gypsy Rose
schedule?
during the day, and then we can do late night deep dives into the
Yes,
other
and I
cases
will
that we want.
literally
Yeah.
go on the live with you, and I will go up on panel and everything with you on the, Chris Watts or whatever else you want to go on at nighttime.
I actually like that idea, and I might be able to do it because I'm an insomniac, so I don't sleep, and even if I can't get on, it's like literally like if
But
unless
why don't you
Morbid
do it
runs late,
every
but
other day? Like do like,
opposite of Morbid. Hmm.
yeah.
And the only reason I'm going on is I felt like he cut us short tonight. Like I think he was just
He
done
did
with
cut
it.
it short. I thought it too.
We were like on it, and I don't know, like he might have something to do. I mean, it's school year
Yeah,
started
of
again.
course, of course.
So I'm not mad about it, but hey, look, we're here, and just know that what the bug, even though my channel's not as big right now, I'm on that panel. I'm a real person, guys. I'm a
Hey,
real
listen,
person.
it's monetized, and that's better than, what a lot of people. I wanted to always have my own YouTube channel, and listen, you got like what my kind of dream was, last year. So
I don't
you
know if
got
you
it,
saw
girl.
that
I mean, I'm
live
not.
that she was on. Sorry, Don. She really just goes on and she's actually starts bagging out creators, just saying things like, "Use guys that had blown my bubble. Some creators have blown my bubble about the gender of my baby, and it's just really no good." So she's doing that sort of thing, and it made
Mhm,
me laugh because I just sort of felt like, oh wait, there, Gypsy, you're going off script to
mhm,
your
mhm.
publishing thing. Like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're sort of going out in the deep a bit. So yeah, I thought it was quite funny. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
and
just did.
one of my problems with, actually, what, I know exactly who we're gonna cover. She's invited me onto her page. You guys will like this page. She's wonderful. Her problem. Oh my God, it's gonna show Mariah Carey. Of course, the problem with Gypsy is that she's not a good person for uh she's not she's not a good person for PR because she's not gonna listen. She never did. Guys, if you guys haven't already followed Watts the Obsession True Crime channel, I'll post it in my chat. She's amazing.
Yes,
I
she
am.
is.
Yeah, she's invited me onto her panel. I was unable to go onto it
Oh
last
my
time.
God, did she? That's
She did, yeah. She wants me on her panel, so guys just know that like I'm well versed in Chris Watts stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah.
oh, she's actually live right now. Do you guys want to see if we can jump into the live really quick?
kind of a little bit. Let's
All right,
see.
let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Wait, I can open it up. I'll let her know. Let's
Now that
see.
I'm thinking about the autopsy, my understanding is, I mean,
Now
Oh my
understand
God.
that she's live, so I'll probably go into one of her videos so I can pause it and go because it's live and you guys can
Okay.
go and watch it. But just want
Yep.
to see like kind of what she's
This is
saying. I'm
kind
gonna
of
say hi.
crazy.
I'm gonna say hi. But yeah, she's invited me on because she saw some of the other stuff and she just like was like, "Hey, do you know anything about Chris Watson?" I was like, Girl, do I
Bitch,
know?"
what? Yeah, you're
You
like,
saw
bitch,
that?
what? I know everything.
was it said like outright someplace, no defensive wounds? I mean, um, the decomposition state of her remains, like so sadly, was rather advanced.
Okay, so I mean, well, I didn't remember it that way, but I mean, you could be absolutely right. I mean, it's been a while since I've read that part of the discovery or even read, most of this discovery. It's been a while. I just haven't, I just haven't had.
There's a comment down at the bottom says, "I was strangled by a partner once and I didn't fight back. I had no chance. He stopped, obviously, but I have had firsthand experience and I didn't fight back because I couldn't." So they're obviously
Okay.
talking, just kind of getting
But
a
it
little
was still
recap.
very strange that he said that she couldn't fight back. I don't know if like I was getting strangled, even if I don't know. There's just so many freaking conspiracies with this Chris Watts case that it's like it blows my mind. I
Yeah,
I had
and so, like, what do you guys think? Alright, so, everybody's gotta know, like, we're true crime people here, because like,
yeah.
Gypsy's a boring story now, but Gypsy's
Yeah.
case is very interesting. Her case
Yeah.
is interesting. Now, I'm sure everybody here, I would hope, knows about, this case. So not Gypsy, about, Chris
Chris.
Watts. See, like, people are already like, "Oh, blah, blah." Well, that's why this is a late night dive, and we're not worried about bullies or bullshit. Because I hate the word bullies, like, God, stop. What do you guys think about Nicole, Kessinger? Really quick, let me, get everybody up to speed that doesn't know. Chris Watts, murdered, killed, unalived his family. He has been convicted for three lifetime sentences. He, um, uh, strangled his pregnant wife, Shanann, and she was pregnant with Nico, their first son. And he also had two daughters, Bella and uh,
Cece.
uh, Cece. Yes, thank you, Cecilia. Is that what it was? Um,
Yeah.
uh, and they were smothered. But the thing is, my theory, guys, is that Nicole was there and helped out with it. We can listen to a little bit of what they're saying.
My theory
Uh,
is that as well.
mhm.
Mine as well.
it seems strange. Uh, it seems strange. So, hey, actually, I know exactly what we'll do. Let you guys listen to a little bit of what they're saying. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom. It's right next door. I'll be right back. But I want you guys to listen to this,
Okay. Can
and
you
then I
listen
have
so we could talk to each other?
you guys wanna just talk instead of going into the
You could
video?
just leave and we could talk to each other and you
Okay.
can,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know.
Do you guys want to listen to the
Whatever.
live or what's going on, or are you guys cool to talk?
Whatever you feel comfortable with,
If I
darling.
leave you
Yeah.
guys, if I leave you guys to talk for 30 seconds, you have to talk the whole time.
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
talk.
All right, and go.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Okay.
We be talking.
We'll be
Alright.
Okay,
Cool. Yeah.
okay, so
Go
Pink
ahead.
Cloud, what do you think? What do you think about the whole like thing? Do you think that Nicole was there, or do you think that she wasn't there? I think that she was there, but boom,
same.
what do you think?
I think so.
Well, I want to start first by saying what I think his motive was, right? Because the first thing I want to know is why the heck would somebody do something like that, right?
Yeah.
And my theory is, of course, I mean, it's simple. It's simple. It's what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, of
He
course.
wanted to get rid of his cute little, his family because he wanted to be with his, you know, lover, mistress, whatever it's called,
Yeah, he wanted
and
to
the
yeah, he
house, and
wanted
he
to
didn't
be
want
with
to pay
this
for child
girl.
support. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the first thing, right? Like, okay, well, that's okay. And do I think she was there? Yes, because I did see some videos of like the outside of the house where it looked like there was a second person going
Yep.
in and out of the car garage
Mhm.
area. So yes, I
I
do.
saw that too with the ponytail and everything. Yeah. I saw that with the shadow with the ponytail. Is that what you're talking about?
Correct. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I saw that video, so I was like, oh, yeah, this is, I mean,
And
what that's my. So, what do y'all think?
don't the parents approve more of the girlfriend as well? Like his parents? That's another thing that was really weird, the way they speak about, like, that was their grandbabies and stuff as well. Like, yeah,
Exactly.
they
I
have no
know. So hold on, I can't see. No, go on.
yeah, sorry. So they have no remorse either. So, I think they approved more of the girlfriend than the wife. Because
Sorry,
yeah,
who are you guys? Are you talking about the family?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which side are you guys talking about? His
His
side?
mother.
Now she's
Yeah,
talking about,
yeah,
I think, Shanann's side,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
his mother. His
Okay,
mother.
yeah, sorry. I literally normally what I do is when I leave the room, even if it's for like 10 seconds, I put my headphones in and listen to the live, but I'm the host, so it's a little different. And I don't normally leave you guys hanging like that. I normally put a song on, but I agree. So sorry to like interrupt you guys, but
Yeah.
I think that because like I don't know if you guys have done like a deep dive on Chris's mom, but she's fucking like she's
Messed up.
narcissistic. She's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's fucked.
Yeah. And I think that she approved of the girlfriend more than the wife. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
Well, it's like the whole Nutgate thing. You guys know about that, right?
Yes, of course. Yep.
And if you guys don't know what the Nutgate thing is, they call it Nutgate, but really it's just the story of there was a point in time where fucking what's her name? Shanann had the girls and they were at where were they
They
at
were there for the
his
2-week vacation,
yeah, yeah.
and yeah, and then
Yeah.
the that Grandma Watts or whatever gave
Yeah.
them the
Yeah, but
kids
they were at
this.
her parents' house though, right? Because they all are from there, and they just moved. I think that they were there for a birthday party or something like that, and so
I thought that
basically,
it was when she went to
oh, you know what? That's exactly what it was. You're right. I know what you're about to say. I'm sorry to cut you off. So they
yeah.
were because they're from the same state. They're like from like North Carolina or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they moved over
Yeah, she went to the
to
North Carolina thing
yeah,
for two
exactly.
weeks, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yes.
I
So
forgot.
so basically she went over there with the kids prior, and while that was happening, they went and visited his parents, and they had a little birthday party or whatever, party for whatever. Long story short, the kid, which one is it? Is it
No, the mom.
Cece
I think it's the
I
older.
think it was
with the
it was
with the allergy?
Cece. It was
Yeah,
Cece, and then she gave them, like, I think it was vanilla pecan or something
yeah,
with nuts.
yeah.
Ice
Something with
cream.
nuts. Yeah,
Yes, and it was
and then
ice
there's
cream with nuts.
yeah,
And
and yeah.
Shanann went crazy, which I
Mhm,
understand. I get it.
mhm, mhm.
I would, because a nut allergy is sometimes fatal, especially with
Very
a
serious.
child
Yeah.
Yeah, but
as young as Cece
even
was.
even with the allergy, okay, whatever. Like I'm not saying whatever like to the allergy, whatever.
Yeah, no, I get it. I know.
What I'm
I know.
saying is like what the bullshit part of it is that what about the part when they're like, oh, there's like razor blades everywhere, bitch? What? Like even a druggie doesn't leave a fucking like razor blades everywhere. Like why do you have random razor? I don't
Wait,
believe
what?
that.
I never heard anything of the razor
Oh
blades.
yeah, yeah,
No, I
dude.
didn't either.
Oh
What? And I
yeah,
thought I know
yeah.
everything about this case. I never heard of
Oh
that.
nah, dude, nah. They got razor blades out in this bitch. So the whole thing was she was trying to say that fucking um who was it? Yeah, Shanann was trying to say that there was razor blades and peanuts basically everywhere. Razor blades and peanuts. Like this sounds stupid.
What the fuck? Okay, that's just
Mhm.
so fake. Okay, stop
I know,
it.
that's what okay, exact
Stop.
thank you, because it's like a fabricated story that's, like, added to the fact. Because it's like, "No, bitch, you were getting
There's
called out, they
there's
felt
so
some
many
sort of
people that are
way."
trying to add to this story, and
Mhm,
it's very sad. And then all the people that we are trying to do, like the people that are trying to figure out, we're just trying to figure out if Nicole was part of it. We don't give a shit if, like, like if Shanann was a narcissist, or if she
mhm,
was mean to Chris or anything.
mhm.
We want to know, because that has nothing to do with anything. That doesn't mean that Chris needed to unalive, I hate that word, but unalive his
I
whole
know,
family. You know what I mean?
yeah,
We want to know
mhm,
if Nicole was part of it and if she was in that house, because I think she was. And I don't know, I
mhm.
think she was. Holy
Uh,
shit, what was that?
I'm sorry, so I found this page that,
No,
basically
but
has
what was
gone
that
through.
loud noise thing?
The
Oh,
kid,
it was the
one of
kid, so I was gonna tell you. So
Oh, okay.
I found this person's page that had that had everybody's or not everybody's, had all Shanann's. They've basically gone through and downloaded any and all of Shanann
Home
Watts
videos.
live home videos. So it's kind of surreal to see. I turned the volume down a little bit.
Oh,
Pretty fucking boring if you had to ask me, but
I,
whatever.
I hate seeing these because it's so sad.
And they go far back. I mean, like these go back. There's 288
Yeah. And
videos. I
Cece's
actually
so
went,
young at this one, so like, yeah,
yeah,
it's so
yeah. So
sad.
if you guys can't see, I obviously like I didn't just go and like find these randomly. Like I went and
No,
like was like, oh
yeah,
cool, and then was like, oh cool, there's a playlist of it, and
yeah, no, we know, we know.
yeah, uh,
But
it's just
I'm
kind of
sorry.
hot though, you know. It's kind of hot.
Derek, did you see
I
the
think.
ones? Hold on, sorry. What were you saying? I think somebody said something.
no, no, I hadn't. I was listening.
Oh, I thought somebody said something. So there was. Did you see? I don't know, Bug or any of you guys. The one where like people are trying to say that like Shanann was she was rude or like abusive, like verbally abusive to Chris. And she had her, when she was doing her lives and stuff, and she had a lot of lives where like she
Mhm,
would like demand Chris to do something, and it wasn't even demanding Chris to do something. She just asked him to say, hey, can you get me so and so, can you get me, a drink of water? And they're like, oh my god, she was being so mean, or being so mean to her
I
daughters. Because did you see that? I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen that before because, like, all right, here's my thing on it is that Chris Chris didn't look like the Chris that we saw on TV. He had
Mm.
lost a lot of weight. They had gone into all this health stuff. I mean, she was part of the reason why he got healthy. Because she's got sick. She had, excuse me. I got to get used to that. She had illnesses. I think she had lupus and a
Yeah, she
couple
had
other things,
lupus.
and so you have to like, yeah, you have to like change your diet up and stuff when you're sickly, And she started doing that like little triangular scheme, which was working, and it was along the lines
A
of diet
triangular
stuff and
scheme.
a
I love how you call
triangular
it triangular
scheme.
scheme. What the fuck? That's funny. What the
Uh,
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, you guys just keep listening and follow What the Bug. You'll see that I have all different types of different ways to describe things. Guys, I just want to let you guys know a couple of my big wrenches have gone to sleep. We're still watching out for things, but so far it seems like it's all good. Let's see. Plunder used to make vids hating on Shanann. Well, I just want to let you guys know that there's no hate over here. We're not doing anything like that. I mean, I'm not. I don't really understand. So basically, for me, is I'm not gonna say I hate Chris Watts. Something was wrong at that moment in time, and I really think that
I
Nicole
fucking hate
Kessinger
Chris
was
Watts. I'm
there.
sorry. You
Look,
don't.
look. So I don't know him personally, so I don't hate people I don't know personally. I
I
don't
get it.
at
I get it.
all.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
get it.
I'm
I
like
okay.
Boy
Maybe I'm
and
and
making
now
it too
there's I
bad.
do have
girl.
2 people that I hate. I have 2 people that I hate
But
deeply.
did they kill their whole family and their wife and kids?
That it doesn't matter what they did, but
I don't. You know what I'm talking about. Like,
no,
but
I know. I don't know him personally. I think what he did was absolutely deplorable, but I don't hate him personally because I don't know who he is. I probably
yeah,
wouldn't like the guy
personally,
if I met him.
I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
personally I don't hate him.
Right.
Now, what I do want to show, man, where's those videos? I want to. There's so many, dude. This person did great. This person did great. They went. And do you guys think it's interesting that all of Shanann's videos were still public? I don't know if they still are. I could
Yeah,
go
there's
look.
Yeah.
so many of them.
But
You
there's
know, when I
so
first
many.
found out
And
about
go
this
ahead.
case, I just went down the rabbit hole.
Mhm.
And did anybody, okay, on the panel right now, did
Mhm.
anybody that went down that rabbit hole, Pink Cloud, Bug, any of you guys, I started feeling some weird shit going around in my house
Mhm.
because, and I'm not the only one. Did anybody? Nope.
I'm going to
No,
be
no.
honest. I've
Mm.
not really done a deep dive into this. Gypsy Rose is actually my first case that I've really like got medical records and police
Who's talking? Is
reports. And
that Rhonda? Is that you?
yes, that's me.
All right, cool. Guys, I'm just I'm my ears. I just gotta know your voices. That's what I thought. I
Yeah,
mean, you're a new voice in my ear. Now
right. But I
listen
mean,
here.
I've not really done a big deep dive on this. I'm
That's
learning from you
okay.
guys on the Chris
That's
Watts
okay.
thing.
Let's learn. We'll learn together. We could go over Chris Watts at night for a little while here, and then we can go on to something else. But what I was trying to say was that I think it's weird, okay, that all of this is public, and to go back into what we all are here deep diving on, and Rhonda, don't drop off just because this is new to you and you don't know about it, okay? It's like
Oh,
it's
I'm
kind of
not.
like Wade, it's kind of like Wade Wilson. It's not fully interesting to me, but it's kind of interesting. I like his
Mm.
voice, so I can listen to it. It's not boring. Like there's some people that are like, oh, I can't listen to this fucking guy or this fucking lady. Um, and that's not a fangirl thing. Don't start going on that bullshit. 'Cause I know how y'all do. But isn't it weird how all of this is public? All of this is still out in the open, but all of Gypsy's accounts are privated and this and that because people are saying, oh, she signed into a couple of them after she got out. And I'm like, yeah, she probably did write down those things and kept those passwords the same and left it there, here, there. But like, where are those Facebook profiles?
Can I
Why are
just
they not public? Like, what?
could I say something about the gypsy, Dylan, at all?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that with that talk last night with
Hmm.
Breezilla, they were actually saying, she was actually saying that she has lots of Facebook accounts because she handles a certain amount of people with that Facebook account.
Wait, can you hear me?
Do you know what I mean? That's what she was doing, and apparently that's what Dee Dee was doing as well. So
Can you hear me?
yeah, hello, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I got dropped off and I got sorry. Okay, go on.
Oh,
Sorry, Mama.
yeah. So and I think that that's really weird how she was using those accounts. Like, but Gypsy was doing the same thing. Like the way that Breezilla was explaining it, it was like, wait there, you're explaining what Gypsy's doing, how she sort of would have a certain amount of people on this, a certain amount of people. So she'd have the Ruby like one, she'd have, this other one, so that she could manipulate and handle all these groups of different people. Like, to me, that's really cunning and conniving. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. No, we agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. So she sort of would, that's how they would scam people, like to scam what they would want for, and how they could keep track. And apparently they kept a book on who they added and who they had on these Facebook things and stuff, like a tally.
Oh, you think did they? Where did you hear that
Yeah.
they got a
Well,
book?
it'd be interesting to find where this book is. Yeah. Who would have this book? So I don't know whether,
Right? Yeah,
yeah.
where is this little book?
Apparently
That's the
Christy
first I've heard of
has
that
the
one.
book. Yeah, has
Yeah,
the,
me too.
well, Brie was, and then she sort of pulled up and went, oh, like, because she sort of fumbles, because she sort of gets, I don't know, a little bit on a high horse, and then she just starts sort of like spilling stuff. I'm trying not to swear, spilling shit
It's
out.
okay. You can
Mouth.
swear. It's
Okay, spilling shit out of her mouth, and then sort of pulls back and thinks, "Oh wait, there, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said this," like sort of thing. Because I think she just gets a bit cocky about herself. But yeah, but it's very interesting on little snippets that did come out in that, and I just found it interesting about the different Facebooks and how that's how they're doing to handle people. And I still think with her how um Hello Starlight had found her one of her aliases, well, Sugar Sunday, yet she says that she's not that. Like, she would be handling a certain amount of people under that Sugar Sunday. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, do you
right.
what I'm saying? Sort of thing. Sorry. I feel like I've talked too much.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I feel like I talk too much, so I like that somebody else is talking too much. So it's okay, Mama.
Yeah, but it's just yeah, I just think it's just weird. I know we're going back to the gypsy thing, and I didn't really want to go back to that thing either, but I do think it's the actual with this Chris Watts, I think, yeah, the grandmother is really questionable, like his mother, like on what she does and says and things like that. Like, I don't
Well,
know. She just
she's obviously like, going to go. Chris Watt's mother is obviously going to protect her son. Okay, it's
I'm a
just
grandmother, like I'm a grandmother, but I'm sorry, and I've said, like, I love my boys to death, like they are my whole world, but I would not, if they had taken, like,
me neither.
I'm sorry, as soon as my grandkids came, I said to my boys, I would throw you under a bus for those kids. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and then
Is that
imagine if your
level?
grandboy,
Sorry. Like,
yeah,
you're
imagine if
out.
your grandboy
Yeah.
killed his wife and hit and your two grandbabies.
Yeah.
So it's
To
just
me, that's like
what?
unforgivable. That's like next level. Like, and I know I would still have love for my child, my kids, but I wouldn't respect them or support them.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
It's like I know that everybody says this and it's so overused, but was divorce not on the table? I just don't
Oh,
understand,
they
and
were
I
supposed
know
to
that
go through it for
everybody says this.
difficulties.
But
Yeah, they were going. I think he just didn't want to go through the paperwork and losing the house and that, and he just wanted to move the girlfriend in and
yeah,
have,
he didn't want to
yeah,
end because he didn't want to do child support because he had two
yeah,
children and he had one on the way. So that's a lot of child support, okay? With the
mm,
house, the everything, you know what I mean? So he was like, let me get rid of all of them. He's a dumbass. How are you so dumb? I'm hitting myself on the freaking head because I'm like, how are you freaking so dumb?
Yeah.
Like,
There's easier ways. And obviously, yes, you get into a marriage and things, don't work out and stuff like that. But you've got kids involved. And the thing that does it,
babies. It's not
she,
even kids.
she
They're
was
they
pregnant
were
too.
yeah.
She was pregnant with their third child. Like, do you know what I mean? That's next
Yep.
level again. Like, so that's just, how can his mother, and I just hate the way she's so arrogant and narcissistic about it all. Like, she's just like, oh, yes, well, but she was
Maybe
this
she was a
and she was
toxic
that.
boy
Like,
mom, and I'm putting this up on quotations. You know how there's those toxic boy
oh,
moms
yeah.
on TikTok?
Definitely
Maybe
he's a
she was
mum
a toxic
boy.
boy mom.
Yeah, he's
Oh
a,
my
Okay,
lord.
so what this reminds me of, I was going to say this real quickly. What this reminds me of is if you've ever studied the childhood of various killers in the history, unalivers.
yeah,
I mean, Charles Manson's mother, for example, Charles Manson's mother was a 16-year-old runaway, um, and she got pregnant by an army man that abandoned them. This is in like the 30s, 1930s, maybe
yeah,
late 30s. Charles Manson's bio dad abandoned them, and she ended up dating some guy with the last name Manson, and that's how he got his last name actually. And he was an alcoholic, the stepdad. Okay, and so you can imagine that was probably pretty rough. And then his mom also started drinking as well and would leave him for days at a time. The stepdad would leave for days at a time, and and Charles Manson's mom would leave him with like friends or neighbors or whatever because she was too busy going out, drinking and doing God knows what, right? And so if you think about it, and then Manson started getting in trouble even with the law, like in his, I believe, teens or early 20s and stuff like that. So you can imagine like growing up in those situations, right? And it's like, I mean, I don't, I'm just, what, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, you got to look back, um, what their childhood was like, and then also what the childhood of the parents of the unaliver's childhood was. So
Mm-hmm.
what it boils down to me is the generational trauma cycle just keeps on going and going and going.
yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Um,
I know
and
what you're saying, but I don't really agree with that because you have a choice. You have a choice yourself. Like, I haven't had a great upbringing. I've had an alcoholic mother who was a psychologist, so you could just imagine how exciting that was. But
Mhm.
I chose a different path. Like, I'm the youngest of 8, and
Wow.
all our brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters, had chose a different path. And my mother used to be so proud, and it's like, don't be so proud of how we've worked, how we've turned out. We've just known not what to do, and to do the opposite of what you would suggest, and just pretty well just stick together as a unit. Like, so I
Mm-hmm.
just think it is your choice. Yes, trauma does. Some people don't handle trauma, and obviously that's where mental disabilities and all that sort of
Yes, it
thing.
is. It is. It is.
Stuff like
It
that.
is at the end your choice and how you want to deal with it. I agree
Yeah,
with that. It
yeah.
I
is
mean,
all the
But
trauma.
obviously, not everybody that had a terrible, horrible, heinous childhood grows up to be an unaliver. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
Yeah,
no,
no,
saying
we
is
know
I
the
know
that.
that you were saying
history
that,
Well, I
Dawn.
know
of
I
the
that.
didn't. Yeah,
childhood
I didn't mean
of
that.
the
Like,
ones that
I didn't
have
mean that you
unalived
were saying that.
did have some sort of turmoil in their childhood. So that's the
Yeah,
difference that I'm talking about.
Right, right.
yeah.
Yeah, um everybody
How you
takes it
handle it, I
in a
suppose. Yeah.
different way. Yes.
And I think
Everybody will
that
take
comes
all
down
of
to,
this
like,
trauma in a different way. Some people that have trauma grow up and be doctors. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And some people that take trauma and grow up to be junkies. And it's so different on every single spectrum. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So yeah.
Guys, I don't mean to interrupt. I wanna just announce that Truth Time has entered the house, and they are most definitely 100% the number one covers as far as I've seen of the Chris Watts family massacre. Not to cut y'all off. I know
Okay.
I love where you guys are going, but I would love to actually go over. I love these people, the JCS criminal psychology. I actually wouldn't mind actually going over their video. It's only 21 minutes. That gives me enough time to be able to talk to you guys and do this and then get off of here if we don't even make it through the whole thing. But um, if you guys don't know this channel goes over the psychology of an interrogation, and it gives you pinpoints of different things. The first time I saw a video from this channel was actually for Nick. I can't remember his last name, the Parkland shooter. Um, it's really interesting. I'm glad you guys are able to network and talk on here. I that's I just want to let you guys know, like, I'm sorry to interrupt your conversation.
It's
I
okay.
want people to be.
Can I say one
It's your
thing?
channel,
One
darling.
thing. Are
Yes,
you
ladies,
guys
go ahead.
getting a little bit of a crackle from, or no? Is that just
No,
me?
no.
Okay, maybe that's just me. Never mind. Go ahead, Bug.
Okay, yeah, everything's smooth over it. No, because sometimes you don't sometimes you don't know, like, without asking. Because like earlier, everyone was sounding like an alien to me, and my internet was just being slow because it was the end of the night. Everyone had the Roku's on, everyone had their phones on, and not everybody was asleep yet. And so that's how that went. Yeah. So basically, this is a good channel to watch. But all right, Truth Time. Which video am I
Let's
looking
go.
for? I'm not looking for any video specifically, and I know you know. Right now we're just gonna start. We're gonna just start.
Let's
Um,
do it.
we're just like, look, I feel some sort of way. Like, actually, I don't feel scared or anything like that because we're just gonna go over this. But I do
No,
have
we're just hanging
a
out.
Chris
We're
Watts.
hanging out as
But I have a
friends.
Chris Watts expert. Literally, their whole channel, which has a huge following, is literally sitting in my chat about to be doing this. So if
That would make me a little bit nervous. Not
I'm
gonna
not
lie.
nervous. I'm not nervous. This is all
Okay,
love.
She became concerned and
I'm not
called
nervous.
911.
good
Hey,
girl.
Waterbug, can I say
We
one
good,
thing
Daddy
before you
Bug.
start?
You were out of town.
Go ahead.
To answer your question a while ago, why Shenan's videos are all still up there, but Gypsy Rose's have been taken down. It's because Shenan's not here to take them down, and Gypsy Rose is.
Yes, ma'am. 100%. I'm glad you
Yeah.
said that because I didn't say that earlier, and I'm glad you did because, yep, I believe that Gypsy kept those passwords for all of those things. She wrote those bitches down as soon as she got into that she wrote that down on that first little pamphlet that she gets in jail and kept it the whole time she was in prison. So,
Said
uh,
about
Wait, I'm sorry,
keeping
Bug.
control.
Who am I? Who are we on the? Who's on the panel right now?
all right,
What's the name?
we got Pink Cloud, Priscilla, Camo Girl, Rhonda, and Avalon. I'm still actually getting used to all four of
Oh,
your
I thought. Oh
voices.
my God, I'm so sorry, Bug. I thought that I heard somebody else. Never mind.
No, I was just saying that Truth Time is here, and Truth Time is okay. So Truth Time wants to be clear. I'm a mod for that channel you're speaking about. My channel is smaller, however, I have a lot of knowledge,
Okay, I
insight,
got
etc. on
confused.
the case because I've been researching since 2019. Now, I do want to let you guys know that Truth Time um has reached out on behalf of the channel, and the channel has reached out to me. The creator has reached out to me to be on that panel. True Time, I'm sorry, but I still give you clout. I still give you not clout, excuse me. I still give you a shout out. That's what I mean. A shout out, because you're part of that, and it's kind of like one of my mods reaching out to one of you guys. Uh, pretend like it's me because we're not. I had one of my mods reach out straight out of context was gonna really wanted to come on to my live earlier, but she couldn't. She had something going on. Not gonna put her private information out there, but she wanted to come on and she was hoping that she can come on next time. So I was hoping I could get her on my channel, but she'll be on Morbid, so I'm sure I'll get her on mine as well. But guys, it's not about who we get on here, it's about who is listening and who wants to care and share. So without further ado, let's continue on.
For a business trip this weekend. Right. I dropped her off at 2 o'clock this morning. She's 15 weeks pregnant. She wasn't feeling well, and she had a doctor's appointment this morning at 9, and I told her to let me know if she needed me to take her. She's got 2 little girls. I've called, I've texted. Her car's in the garage. Her shoes she wears every single day are right in the front door.
How you doing? You seen your neighbors today? No? Okay. What's Chris's phone number?
Chris's phone number is...
Hey, Chris, Officer Coonrod for the police department. Pretty good. So, do you have any idea where your wife is? Right. What my concern is her car's here. They're saying she is diabetic. I don't want her if she's upstairs and can't respond.
So eerie.
Okay. How far out are you? Okay. All right. He said like 5 minutes.
It's not a sure sign of guilty conduct, yet the fact that Chris made the officer wait for his return would have most likely alerted some minor suspicion. In normal circumstances, a husband receiving a call for someone's presence inside a house, whether it be an emergency or otherwise, is to me the most overt peculiarity.
How you doing? You seen Chris?
Concerned about the
I just want to throw out there that this channel will give insight on things, and I might skip through some of it because I'm not limited for time, but like I do also have to get up by a certain time, and I mean, you guys are hanging out.
Yeah.
Just know that this channel, if you guys don't follow it, is great. It gives the psychology, so it's gonna give you psychology on everybody, but it typically focuses on the person that they're focusing on. For example, Chris. People believe this because the purse was not originally where it was in the kitchen. Yeah, so True Time, you guys. True Time is in the chat. Continue to watch what they're saying because they are highly, highly educated on this case. I would like to say that I am too. I covered Gypsy Rose, but this is a case that I'm well versed in.
Me
Yeah,
too. Me too. That's
yeah,
why I'm like saying, okay, if you gonna do this, like I'll go up on the panel and
yeah,
I'll go and hang out with you and do
yeah,
stuff like this with you. Hell yeah.
yeah. We'll do. I want to do Chris Watts and Casey Anthony for the next like
Yeah,
month
let's try
or
to do
two.
something else other than Gypsy Rose, right? Like we're getting sick of it. I mean,
I
obviously it is what it is, but
I've
I know.
I've literally been sick of it, and like someone was like, "Oh, even what the bug said, she was sick of it." And it's like, yeah, that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing it because
Yeah,
that's what
because it means money. Like
it's
it
what
does.
the
Yeah,
algorithm it's what the algorithm wants, and it's what you
exactly.
guys want to hear about. I'm just being honest.
Don't you wish you could just press a button and just have it
And
just
just be
go?
like, "Alright, just go to the next one." Well, it's kinda like
Yeah.
that movie Click. Like, no, I don't wanna fast forward because who knows how many people I'm gonna lose, and with my luck, I lose everybody, so anyway, guys, I'm with the bug, and we're gonna continue this bitch.
safety of their pregnant wife and children, in most cases, would have given them permission to immediately kick the door down. It's a truly somber awareness to know that the man stepping out of the car had only a very short time ago dumped his infant daughter's bodies into an oil tank and buried his pregnant wife in a shallow grave.
Okay, I don't like the fact that this channel called them infants because they are not.
And the way that
Infants
he said that, like the weird AI person or
Mhm,
whatever the fuck.
mhm,
Oh, and then
mhm.
yeah, I don't like that.
Look, this channel is really good. But I don't. Honesty is hard to come by with creators. Thank you for being real. I'm glad you guys believe so. I'm getting a little
Yeah, well,
backlash,
it
but
is.
it doesn't matter.
It's what it is. It's so many different creators that are trying to put. They're trying to put the what is it called, the video on, and then trying to put like this AI voice maybe over it to not get copyright. I don't know. Maybe that's
Well,
why they're making.
this right here is actually an older video. This channel is actually very credible. They're really good.
Oh,
They
okay.
they do and they do interrogations. There's just this one's a little different. So this is actually the intro. So they do the psychology of interrogations. You're actually gonna like this channel.
Okay. Good. I like
It's
every channel that
yeah.
are.
May I
I
ask a
wouldn't say.
question?
Mhm.
Did he put the two older ones in the oil tanks while they were still alive?
Well,
No.
so the other kid, Nico, wasn't born yet, so he was actually
Right.
inside of. So she was pregnant with him. So it's not the older two; it's just the two. I think that. All right, we
The
can.
other two,
Yeah.
so one is suspected to,
Mhm.
they're both suspected to be
Smothered.
smothered at the
Well, he
house.
says they
Okay.
were. He says they were strangled, but they
Strangled.
are.
And then
But the autopsy says they were smothered.
so
Okay.
yes. And then he says that they woke up and both of them were running around the house and blah 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 blah, and they looked like they had blood, like they looked like they got knocked in the face because they were smothered and they were like all white and stuff. And then he was trying to, all that stuff. I don't want to go down into the whole
No, you're
thing,
good.
but
Well,
yeah.
that's Priscilla. That's why I'm here, and that's why I'm here to talk and say the things that you guys don't want to talk about. And Truth Time, guys, please take a look at the chat, open it up because Truth Time is here. So, Truth Time says,
Yeah, you
no,
know what I'm
he
trying to say, right?
yeah, I know exactly what you're trying to say. I'm gonna continue to elaborate. Even though it's probably more than likely the same things I'm gonna say. This
Yes.
motherfucker knows exactly what they're talking about. And they're not a motherfucker in a bad way. They're a motherfucker like, yo, you my dog, like you my DOGG, like, like I love it, like, yo, no, he unalived them before he put them in the tanks. Exactly. He alleges that he drove the girls alive to the tanks and then he unalived Bella and then Cece. But he's changed his story in prison interview, which is
So many
also really good.
stories.
I don't know if you guys are familiar at all with the case. I mean, everybody saw it. It's really
You
not
know
that
what it is?
far off.
Everybody just wants to know the real story. I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why people are so obsessed with this case? Is because we just want to
Yeah.
know the real fucking story.
Yeah, and I mean
That's it.
that's the dive. It's the same thing as like the Gypsy Rose. Why does Gypsy stay relevant? I mean,
Yeah, of course. We just want
it's
to know
not
what really
but it's
happened.
not okay that she's out making money like she is. But besides that, we're gonna
Yes.
continue on with this because I want to at least get through some of this because it's only a 21-minute video
Okay.
and
Okay.
I've already
Let's
been on
get it
for
done.
an hour
Let's
and a
get her
half
done.
and
Let's get her
it's almost
done.
2. So I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get through, but the fact that Truth Time is here, guys, please pay attention to the comments.
Scott, how you doing? How's it going? So this is the only vehicle she would have? Only one that she would drive? Okay.
The familiar routine for anyone checking for someone's presence inside a house, whether it be an emergency or otherwise, is to immediately call out to them for instantaneous reassurance. Chris remains silent, but instead feels the need to examine his wife's car before subtly sneaking through the internal garage door. He then disappears for 1 minute and 7 seconds before letting the neighbors and police officer inside. Only Chris will know what he carried out during that time period, but it's safe to assume that his curious behavior was not going unnoticed, made evident by the unsettled gaze of Nicole as he opens the door.
He's like, what the fuck?
Mind if I come in, Chris?
There were multiple key moments captured from inside the house, which may not have been noticed immediately by the officer, but would have no doubt been gathered by forensics upon further investigation. The most overt peculiarity was Chris's interaction with his phone. The guise of his thumb movement would have given the impression he was texting someone, which would have seemed very peculiar, as the normal response would be to frantically call people rather than text given the circumstances. Hindsight gives us a clearer picture of Chris's introversion, which is that he was most likely using his phone to avoid eye contact and progressive dialogue with the officer.
What time do you leave the day?
What time I leave there?
No, here.
Usually between 5:30 and 6.
All right. And was Shannon here then?
Yes. Yeah, she's still in bed.
Why are you not looking at him?
Okay, exactly. That's a good question. Also, you guys, I'm gonna continue to point out Truth Time at the bottom. Let me see. I believe in the explosion theory. I think that Nicole Kessinger was supposed to drive the car out to the tanks and them explode, them getting insurance money. Absolutely.
Oh,
Uh,
I never thought about that. That's so
really?
different.
Yeah. Truth Time,
No.
are you able to come up? Like, we don't have to have video on. We're not hiding behind mojos. It's late night. We're doing the thing. We have headphones on.
I
Um,
drop down if you want me to.
no, we don't have to drop down. We don't have to drop down. If anybody wants to come up, if I need somebody to drop down, I don't think I do, because I have a thing. I think I can have up to 6 people. So, let
Yeah.
me give you the thing. I'm sorry. I don't. My mods
But
are
no,
all
no, 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 no,
asleep.
no. I can drop down. I could drop down if somebody wants to come up
No,
because
no. No. I have an upgrade. I already upgraded. I'm not on the regular thing. That's why you guys can see my logo and all that. Let me give the StreamYard and let's see. 'Cause
okay.
I would love to hear their information. Let's just see if they can come up. If somebody has to drop down, I don't know who is offering, but we can do that. But I don't want anybody to drop down. I don't think I need anybody to drop down. There we go. True Time. Here we go. Let's give True Time some floor time. True Time, you're muted. But go ahead and say hi.
Hey, you've been very nice in greeting me and for the attention. It's unnecessary, but thank you. And hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, dude? Nah, dude, you're fired, dude. You have so much information.
Uh, hey, this is like my bread and butter right here. All this stuff, and for me, the explosion theory just makes the most sense because
Mhm.
if you look at like NK's track record, immediately she starts talking about money, and then she brags that she isn't like Shanann because she thrifts stuff but makes it look expensive. And I feel like
Mhm.
she almost shamed Chris when she went to the house for the first time because she's like, "Whoa, you want to leave your wife and all of this?" For her, money is a big thing. She asks about his 401k like 2 months into dating him. Who does that? And if so, I believe that the explosion theory is the most plausible because
Mhm.
uh, notice how, okay, you remember when Nate was telling the cops that like a month prior or whatever, that Chris asked to park his truck in front of Nate's house. So they had to move the camera in front of Nate's house, and Chris wanted to see who was breaking into his car. Do you remember that part?
And just for audience standpoint, Nate is the
The
next door
neighbor.
neighbor.
The neighbor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just want everybody that's watching
Oh
because
yeah.
I've deep dived, but we want everybody to know because most people follow
Everybody,
me
yeah.
because of stupid Gypsy,
Oh,
but
you're right.
that's
You're
not
right.
what we're here for, baby. Anyway,
Yeah.
keep going.
So I feel like that was Chris's way of getting Nate to move the camera somewhat and then to go and check
Ooh.
to see what the
I never
camera
thought
angle
about
was gonna
that.
pick up,
Mhm.
because in my opinion, I
Mhm.
just feel like NK and him would have been planning something like this, just like Gypsy was planning something with Nick.
Mhm.
Something like this is
Yeah,
not sporadic.
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
a
Okay.
crazy theory. Obviously all of us think that NK or Cassinger, Nicole, I don't care. Nicole Cassinger has had something to do with it.
Oh yeah.
So she definitely had something to do with it, I believe.
Now we don't call her NK because we're trying to keep her.
Oh, I get
We're
you. I
not
get you.
doxing her. We call her
I don't
NK
give a
because
fuck.
it's a
I don't give a
fucking
fuck. I'm
long.
gonna put her
It's
name out
spelled
there.
it's Nicole's spelled incorrectly as far as Nicole's are concerned, and Kessinger is too long. We just call her NK. That's why we do that.
Okay,
It's kind of like
okay. Oh,
that's
I
why
thought
it's
that
not
they
a
did like,
doxing thing. Her name's out there.
yeah.
Now I have a question really
She
quick.
changed her name, I think. Did you hear that?
Yeah, somebody recently found her on LinkedIn, or not LinkedIn, but it was
She
like a
changed her
name.
whole name. She
Oh, I
changed
thought it
her
was just the
whole name to
last
something
name.
else.
Did she go
Full
into
name.
witness protection? Witness protection
No,
and change her name?
I
no.
heard that she did.
No, they
Who's
didn't
that?
offer her witness protection because then she would have had to be an actual witness to the crime. That's why in the
Oh
discovery
yeah, that's true.
she's not labeled as witness. She's like, but she's something like that. I think she's in that gray area
But I
because if
think
she
that she
hadn't
changed her first name and last name. That's
yeah, that
what.
would have just been on her own accord, not because of the
Yeah,
government.
and
That's crazy. Now, I had another question. Once again, I just want to give a little introduction here. So, guys, we have True Time up here. We're good with that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not that Gen Z yet.
Dude, I know. Dude, I
I'm
know. Like
sorry, I'm not
people
there. I'm
fucking
in my
like,
30s. I
dude,
don't care. I'm
dude.
sorry.
Me too,
I
dude. Like
don't care.
everybody's,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
I've just fucking like I've never asked. I think that was my first time
And no
asking
disrespect
that.
to anybody that
And
does.
like,
I'm
nah,
sorry.
me either. Nah, dude, I'm the same way. Like, people are like, I don't mean
Life's
any
confusing
disrespect, but
enough. Like I
bro,
don't want
if
to
you
make it more
think,
confusing.
like, bro, if you have to tell me that you're not saying it out of disrespect, then you're already disrespecting me by asking me what the fuck you think I am. Because because you already have a like I don't know. It's weird. It's
Yeah, like
it's
I
like a
call like
contradiction.
yeah,
Like what?
we're
Like
Bugs.
I'm
old.
a
I call you
chick.
mama. I say she. I call you
Yeah,
mama. Like, hey
yeah,
mama. Hey,
yeah,
oh,
dude.
hey ladies.
Like I
You
don't
know,
know.
when we're
Like it's
on.
weird. Like I mean, like look, look. I don't know. It's like weird. It's like I don't mean no disrespect, but like, bro, what do you mean, but? And like, second of all, is it because my voice is low, or is it because like, it's like obviously sometimes I could be mistaken for a 15 or 16-year-old boy, but also at the same time, like, get real, like, dude, come on. Like I was
But
born in
no,
the
what
90s.
like
Like,
every
come on,
time like
dude.
you're on Mr. Morbid, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey Morbid, hey ladies. Like I'm never like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely no lady, but I'm definitely no
well,
sir,
you know
you
what I
know?
mean. When I
No,
call you
I know
Love
what you
Bug,
mean, I know
I
what you
call
mean.
you
Yeah,
Love Bug.
exactly. True time, nice to have you on here. My name is also Big Daddy Bug. Now, look, I gotta
Yes,
let you
Big
guys
Daddy Bug.
know, everybody that is a fan of Bug, what we need to do is I need anybody that's aligned with legal situations. I'm not talking about like if you're in trouble. I mean, like if you're a lawyer, if you're a paralegal, if you have any information or anything like that about defamation,
Definitely.
or anything. Yeah, I know, defamation
Sorry, I'm
or
sorry.
any. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You guys know I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I
Yeah.
just pronounce things stupid because I'm talking and I'm looking at everything. If anybody has anything, so I can get protections for that. I have a couple people coming after me for some things. I haven't done anything, and I don't even have that many followers yet. I do want to put that out there. If you guys could just let me know. I just I'm not rich. I'm not made of money. I need a little bit of legal advice. Because it seems like some other creators are being taunted by certain people, and I don't need that smoke because they don't want that smoke, and I'm not gonna acknowledge anything without it being legalese. So I just want to throw that out there.
Well,
All
I
right.
mean, in the YouTube world, I know that I've gone through that. In the YouTube world, as long as you preface anything that you do as educational entertainment purposes only, you should be fine. And then add that copyright law in your description.
Oh yeah. I know that. That's not what I'm worried about. That's not what I'm worried about.
And then when you're talking about a touchy subject, you know that you're hitting some strings if there are people
Of
coming
course,
after. You
of
know what I mean?
course. Right now, all I'm trying to do is just trying to get So basically, it's not necessarily me. I'm actually reaching out for other people, and because I'm not at that point. I just need to know. Don't worry, guys. There's no drama going on. I know it's hard to prove. I know it's hard to prove. I'm not talking about anything specific. I'm just asking if anybody has any information. I'm not. There's nothing happening to me or anything like that. I had some people ask me some questions, and they said, "Hey, you have a little bit of a platform. Could you ask?" That's all I'm doing. Let's continue on with this, guys. Make sure you follow True Time. Make sure you go. You are more than True Time. If I make you a mod, you can drop links for the channel that you promote. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine if you're cool with that.
As long as you just take care of what needs to be taken care of, and I'll do the same thing on y'all's channel, we're good.
Cool.
Does she usually watch the kids, or do you have daycare watch them?
She usually watches the kids at her high school.
He's shitting himself
Do you
right
guys have
now.
any kind of issues, marital issues, or
We're going through separation.
you are? How's that going?
It's going
Civil for the most
Civil.
part, or
His literal butt cheeks
Additionally,
are
we are
sweating
presented with the
right
subtle
now because
cues of
he's
Chris's
so.
forethought cover story, being that his wife
Yep.
simply ran off with the kids after a breakdown in the marriage.
all the girls' blankets are gone.
Was somebody talking, or am I tripping? Oh,
No,
I'm
I was
tripping.
saying that Chris Watts' ass cheeks was so sweating right there. Sorry, I was trying to be funny, but it was not. But because he was, I mean, he was sweating right there, and he was like
Yeah.
trying to look on his phone, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And there was, oh my god, there was. You probably seen it, Bug, and all of you guys on the panel probably seen it. The one guy that did the like the, what is it called? All of his movements and stuff. And
Oh
where you
yeah.
could literally see when the cop did the boop, and you could see Chris Watts like face go like this, and you could literally see him almost take a shit, like like because he thought that like he was like, you know what I'm talking about. Nobody.
Yeah. No.
You
Yeah. No.
remember? You remember that? No. Okay.
No,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I know.
Go ahead.
It's in that moment. It's in that moment when he's looking at
Yeah.
the phone and
Yeah.
the officer's saying something like, "I have officers coming." He thought he was gonna get arrested. That's
Yeah,
why he
and he
looked
goes,
up.
"Throop," yeah, and then
Yeah,
you could see him going around, going like his face goes up, and you could literally see his like face, like, and he was almost gonna take a shit in himself. Like, oh my god, yep.
yeah. It was a
Oh, he
satisfying
already
moment.
knew. He already knew, and this whole
Mm-hmm.
moment, like, oh shit, they know, they know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The guilt.
Yep.
Um. You guys, I appreciate the input in here. Guys, it's not. I'm
We
glad you guys
get
are
it.
all giving the input. Literally, I just want and on the off chance that there's any creators that are doxxed or anything like that, don't take shit personal just because you're not agreeing with somebody. I can't stand that. I I've people have been I know this is off subject. I've gotten a few emails today and they want me to reach out to other creators because they know that I don't know. I Guys, I'm not in this drama stuff. I don't fucking care about your drama. I literally just want to
What the
talk.
fuck? Why are people even in your drama? But
I'm not
you
in
don't have
drama. I know.
any.
I
What,
know.
bro?
I'm literally all I'm trying to do is like I want to keep the peace and like I guess they think I'm like a middleman. I'm not a middleman. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass the information on to who it needs to be passed on to, but I'm gonna go not in a starky way about it. It's gonna be all right. Maybe
Maybe
you
you're
should
just
talk to this person. But
trying
I
to
know
make
most of
some money too, and just trying to like.
it's not about really even necessarily just fully the money. Like honestly, like my main thing is my music and like I love true
Yeah.
crime and like the fact that people like me and listen. So
Yeah.
here's what ends up happening. I'm not gonna give into your bullshit or anything like that. I'm not gonna acknowledge it. That's why I don't drop names. I don't do this. I don't do that. If the shoe fits,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you're thinking. That's on your own. We're gonna continue with this because we are talking about Chris fucking Watts tonight, and I've been wanting to talk about Chris Watts
But
for like
obviously, it's been
3 months.
bothering you for you to talk. Oh, well, we'll talk. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not
it's bothering you, and I
it's
hate that
bothering
it's
me.
bothering you, Bugs,
It's only
because I
bothering
like.
me because it's like I'm getting fucking messages, and I'm like, dude, I'm getting emails and like, guys, I do want to know what's going on. Like, keep me aware because I would need to know. But it's getting to a point where it's like, all right,
That
let's just keep
pisses
going.
me off.
Let's
Yeah,
just keep
that pisses.
going. Look,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay, guys. I just want everybody to like. I was just asking questions because like I need to know. Like I just need to know like legality. Like I think that I have a lot of smart people. I'm not calling anybody old, but I have some mature people on here. Let's put it like that because honestly, what am I gonna trust? A 24-year-old or am I gonna trust a 55-year-old with a case? I'm gonna go with a 55-year-old as my lawyer, not a 24-year-old as my lawyer. And I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying literally I'm gonna trust a lawyer that's not 26 at least. I'm not gonna trust a 26-year-old lawyer. I'm gonna trust that 56-year-old lawyer. Because guess what? They know what they're talking about. I'm not calling anybody out specifically. I'm literally saying let's continue on.
Their blanket they sleep with, they don't leave anywhere without them.
Good.
It's on the nightstand next to it, so takes off the coat.
The rest of Chris's conduct could be analyzed and dissected in various ways, and it would be easy to pick at certain oddities in body language and link them with signs of guilt. Yet, without the hindsight we have now, his behavior could just as easily be linked with an innocent man who is understandably concerned and frantic over the disappearance of his family. His very conservant neighbor, however, had the perceptual advantage of knowing Chris on a semi-personal level, and could analyze his kinesics in a far more accurate manner than the police officer.
You just want to go talk to him? I'm going to get his info real quick. No.
Back and forth. He never moves his stuff in and out of the garage ever.
Right.
To be completely honest with you, my wife and I were kind of wondering when she was on vacation if something happened, because I've heard them full out screaming at each other at the top of their lungs, and he gets crazy.
Does he? And that's pretty recently.
Yeah. He doesn't look worried. He looks like he's trying to cover his tracks. He's normally quiet, real subdued. He's over here telling you 3 times what he took out, what he did. He never talks. So the fact that he's over here blabbing his mouth makes me kind of suspicious.
This was just after the moment he had shown both Chris and the officer his surveillance footage of that same morning, capturing only Chris leaving the house after loading multiple unidentified things into his truck.
Yeah, we can pick up cars coming this way. I get anything coming this way and making this turn. So, and usually at night I pick up the cars going to your turn. So, unless they pulled right here, but I would have caught her walking out.
Although not fully incriminating, as Shannon and the kids could have left through the back entrance, this was an extremely detrimental piece of evidence, and would have no doubt been extolled by forensics and made Chris an immediate prime suspect. The following day, Chris, for some bizarre reason, agreed to be interviewed by 2 separate news stations, where he came across as extremely unimpassioned and detached from the alarming nature of the situation.
Like when I got home yesterday, it was like a ghost town. Like she wasn't here, kids weren't here. I have no idea like where they went. And right now it's got K9 units, the sheriff's department. Everybody's like they're doing their best right now to figure out like if they can get a scent. If she wasn't here, like where did she go? Like once I got here, it was like, all right, who can I call? I called her 3 times, texted her about 3 times just to say, you know, what's going on? Like if she's vanished, like I want her back so bad. I want those kids back so bad. Right now, I don't even want to just like throw anything out there. Like I hope that she's somewhere safe right now and with the kids. Last night, I wanted that knock on the door. I wanted to see those kids running, just barrel rush me and just give me a hug and knock me on the ground. That's why last night was just horrible. I couldn't do it. I'm hoping that somebody sees something or somebody knows something and comes forward. Shanann, Bella, Celeste, if you're out there, just come back. Like if somebody has her, just please bring her back. I need to see everybody. I need to see everybody again. This house is not complete without anybody here. Please bring her back.
This could have been construed as shock trauma, where a person will turn numb and retreat into themselves as a means of escape. Yet the viewers watching this live from home were probably thinking what we as the retrospective audience already know. He was called in for questioning 4 hours later.
Somebody saw something. Somebody knows where these kids are. And I keep saying kids, I'm sorry, you kids in your life. I know you're going through a lot, so we're not going to keep you here all night. Just tell me exactly what you remember, and I'll take notes about where we can go.
Okay. So this 1:48 a.m.
Let me switch chairs. Because when they come knocking,
one of the oldest and most commonly used techniques is for the interrogator to sit between the door and the suspect. This is for the purpose of heightening the feelings of isolation and dependence. It's an indirect subliminal message, letting Chris know that the only way out of that room is through the detective. It's an excellent tool for stripping away confidence, thus increasing the telling signs and body language when information is fabricated.
4 a.m. That's when my alarm goes off for work, and I'm just get dressed, brush my teeth, everything I do upstairs.
Okay.
About 4:15, that's when I get back, slide right into bed next to her, and start having a conversation with her about putting the house up for sale and talking about it.
start like actually proceeding with the separation. Okay. And obviously it gets pretty emotional, like we're talking about, like we felt the disconnection was there, like falling out of love and trying to stay together, maybe just for the kids' sake, but we're realizing that doing like our homework, it's not, most of the time that's not gonna work. Yeah. So that's when I got home, I opened the garage door and we went inside the house and looked everywhere, Shanann, Bella, and Celeste, nowhere to be found. Shannon's wedding ring's on her nightstand, her phone's still on the couch, her purse is still there, medicine for the kids is still there, the car seat is still there, and there's no sign of them anywhere. Okay. I was just hoping that, I left all the lights on in the house, I was hoping that I'd get a knock on the door, but but nothing happened. What do you think happened? At first, I really thought maybe she was just at somebody's house, just decompressing. Yeah. But after today, like with the onslaught of all the cars, all the police cars, all the news, all the canine units, it's making me lean the other direction about someone took her. Okay. But it's just, if someone took her, it would have to have been someone she knew. Because there's no sign of anything like being disturbed, broken. Mm-hmm. But like that's the way I'm leaning now. At first I thought for real she was just decompressing somewhere. I thought she was safe, even though everything in the house was left there. But now it's just after the day with the news crews and everything, it feels more the other direction, and it's freaking me out. On that night, I woke that morning, early that morning, and I told her like the disconnection it's there, like it's not going away. Like the connection we had in the beginning, it's not there anymore. It's like I don't feel like the love we have is there anymore. Okay. And it's just like I don't feel like, if we want to stay together for the kids, I'm not sure if that's going to work. Like bringing another, what you told him? Yes. Okay. Like having another baby, bringing us in this relationship, do you think this is going to work with us being together, or separation? I think is going to be the best possible route for us. And that's when like all the crying and everything proceeded. And it was very hard just to talk about that. But I needed to do it face to face. Okay. And I needed to see her face like while I did it. I couldn't text or whatever. I needed to be
I'm so
face
sorry.
to face and be able to see her and know that
I had to go to the bathroom.
she was going to be at least reciprocating back to me. Oh.
Sorry.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Oh my god. This does not want to pause. Oh my god. I'm sorry if you guys couldn't hear me for the third time. I'm gonna try this again. I'm so sorry. I want to welcome Jay.
My check. I'm here.
Jay and Priscilla back. Priscilla, I really didn't.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what happened. I didn't kick you off. I literally was downstairs.
Okay, I was like, what the heck? What a bug hates me? What the fuck?
No. I only kick people. Like I'll let you know before I kick you. Like if there's something that happened or goes down. No. Really bummed. Yeah. Wait. Did we lose truth time? Why did you leave?
Oh my god, you know who you needed to get was that freaking guy that was on Morbid's channel. What was his name? Jacques. You need to get him.
Oh, he's right here. That's Jay. Jock.
Oh,
he's
that's
right here.
Jay. Yes.
He's right
Hell
here.
yeah.
So y'all came back at the same time. Yeah, I had to go take the dog out really quick.
Listen, you are doing an epic. Yes.
I do have to say, what the bug? I have a black Labrador, and you have a Australian Labrador.
I do. He's a black lab, half Australian shepherd, and he's awesome.
And he's naked all the time.
Beautiful natured dogs, aren't they?
He is not. Yes, he's beautiful. He's not naked all the time. He's
I'm
naked.
just kidding.
Natured, not naked. Oh, okay.
Are you naked? Yeah, he's naked right now. Well, because
I'm sure he's naked right now. Come on.
I put his rabies license on his thing just so I could hear him because he's so dark. So if he gets up and shakes, but when he gets up and shakes and I don't want to be awake or other people don't want to be awake, it's really annoying because that license sound. So anybody have any input on this? Damn it, True Time. Why did
Where's
you get
Jacques?
down?
Where is Jacques? I want to know where he is.
I do have to say that he has a very
I don't know. He
sexy,
jumped down.
He's got a
very
sexy
sexy.
voice.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
does.
know, but I don't know why people jump. First of all, I want to know, my mods are, okay, True Time is staying in the chat, so appreciate that, True Time, you're amazing. Guys, pay attention to the chat if you have any information. Guys, I'm sorry I had to go to the bathroom and let the dog go to the bathroom, but, I'm still here for a little bit. I have to get up.
Well, is Jacques in the? Is he on the panel or no?
I don't know where Jacques went.
Where the heck did he go, motherfucker?
I don't
Come
know.
on.
He was just here. Jay,
I
come
love
back.
to hear a man on the on the thing. It's very
I know.
rare. It's usually just women.
Yeah, but not on mine. I have all different types of people on mine. But it is, guys don't typically get on this kind of stuff. YouTube is made for chicks. It's weird.
Yeah, I started freaking out because I'm like, oh my god, does Bug not like me? Like, why did she kick me out? Like, what's going on? Because I tried to get on, and it wasn't going on. Like, it was like you were like kicking me off, and like it had to do
No, I
something
don't
on the
know.
thing.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm like,
I
oh my
already have.
god, Bug hates
Mm-mm,
me. What the
mm-mm.
fuck?
No, it's not me. I don't know what happened. I went downstairs and took the dog out, and I went to the bathroom. I literally don't know what happened, but he says he's here. What time is it on my clock? It's 5 minutes ago. Come back. I don't know what
Right
happened.
now, hey, what time is it over there? Because right now it's 2 in the morning, 2:26 a.m. here
That's
in
the same
South
time I
Florida.
got. It's the same
Yep.
thing I got. So, we're just gonna yeah. We're just gonna continue on. This
got
is a
all night.
yeah. This is a 21-minute video. It's gonna take us maybe 30 minutes to do it. Everybody else is
If he's
already
watching
asleep.
it, hey,
Say
hey,
something
if he's
about him
watching,
when
come
he's
back up because we'd love to talk to you, to a
I
man.
know.
No. I don't
Yeah.
really give a fuck, anyways. But
It's I don't know. I know I'm not a man, but it's not a full female thing because my brain, y'all don't understand where my brain goes. That's why I love cracking those jokes on Morbid's thing because it's like, bro,
me too. That's why I
oh
crack.
my dad.
I feel like sometimes I'm like I crack man jokes, and sometimes the
Mhm.
girls don't get it, and I'm like, oh my god, I sound like an idiot. But
Love it. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's continue on with this, okay, ladies?
She said that it was, she wanted to kind of work on it, but if that's the way I was feeling, then she respects that. Okay. 1 p.m. I'm now on my way home to check on my family. Is that just because you're worried based on the conversation with Nicole? Had the police contact you by then? No. Okay. I arrived. Sorry, go ahead. But Nicole says she was probably going to call the cops. Okay. All right. Now, so it sounds like Nicole's pretty worried. Mm-hmm. More worried than you. Well, so once she couldn't get anything out of her and nothing was going on in the house, I was like, all right, I gotta go home.
The sharp and sudden change of angle from baseline questioning to direct confrontation would normally make an innocent person refute or at least challenge the statement. There would also be a brief pause, as they would need time to process the allegation due to its perplexity. A guilty individual would already be in a defensive state of mind and would normally respond in a hastily modus. Instead of refuting the remark, they would accept it, but try and explain its actuality in a defensive manner.
But it sounds like Nicole was more worried. Yeah, because most of if she doesn't text me, I understand that. Sometimes that happens. Okay. But for her not to get back to her direct sales group,
the guy Jay says he's gonna join the
very unorthodox. Okay. So then they're at home.
Guys, this channel right here, you guys should definitely follow it. It's called the criminal psychology, JCS, criminal psychology. They give you the analysis of their body language, their vocal
Yeah.
language, all like their actual language. Like, it's really good. Yes, True Time, you're very welcome. I need well, you told me that you were actually a mod for that channel. I was like, okay, well, I know you're already. I mean, being a mod for somebody that covers Gypsy Rose is a different level. I gave you a little wrench, and if you want more responsibility, we can talk about it later on. Anybody else? I'm looking for other mods. My mods they go hardcore because I'm a small channel at this moment in time, but there's growth and there's big eyes watching. So it's a big responsibility. Have great mods. I love all you guys. If you guys don't follow this channel, you guys should definitely follow JCS Criminal Psychology. I mean, like, guys, this is really intense. If you guys, I let their commentary go because there's just things that they explain that, you know, they're just in that science. Is there anything you guys want to say before I start playing this video again? Because I would like to play the rest of it.
I just wanted to say that when it was back showing the scene of him back on the porch, his eye contact, like the way his eyes were moving, exactly the same as Gypsy's in that interview. And you can tell when someone looks away like darts, that's someone, there's a special way that people look where they're looking for, you know, like looking for a core memory, or whether they're looking for a lie. And that's definitely was lie sort of eye contact, if you know what I mean. Like, where do I say here? What do I do here?
Well, there's so many, like, you know, channels that done so many things like on that porch video.
Yeah,
so many of the porch.
Oh,
I mean, you don't even have to.
If I was in front of him, because my mother being a psychologist, I would beat up, mate, you're guilty, put you in handcuffs, off you go. Like, but I know you can't do that.
You don't even have to be a psychologist or
he just looks
whatever.
dodgy.
He was fucking, the porch video was horrible. I don't know who told him to do that, but that was horrible. He's a dumbass. But I mean, thank God he did that video because of him being a dumbass. So
yeah, and Truth Time in the comments says it was only until the mistress was brought up that Chris Watts changed his tone and took the fall for all of it. Why do you think he freaked out when she was brought up? Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Let's continue on.
Police officers there. Then walk me through that.
So as we go through the house, we're all.
Do you immediately go through the house?
Oh, like I open the garage door and I just go into the house. I'm looking. Like I just go in the garage door and I'm looking.
Is the police officer saying, "Hey, let me talk to you for a minute"?
No.
Okay. What's the vibe like?
I go up there, shake his hand, but I'm like opening the garage door at the same time.
Okay.
And then I go through, and then they're waiting at the front door. I go in, open that up, and then they come in.
Pause.
Oh, so they didn't go in the garage door with you. Okay.
Well, they went in the garage.
Sorry, pause. That crackly
Come in
voice
the way I
he
did.
has.
All right.
Sorry, sometimes it just lags. Go ahead.
It's okay. Sorry. No, that crackly voice that he has. You know, yeah, he's lying, obviously, but he has that crackly voice. Oh, I would have, and then remember that he forgot to cry.
Yeah, exactly.
He forgot to fucking cry. What the fuck? How do you really? I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself.
No, you're good. Cause I already know. I already know, and it's like one of those things. It's kind of like my voice kind of sounds like it's got like that opiate or like tired voice.
Yeah,
or
it's
like
that
that
opiate
because
voice.
it's that late. It's for me. It's late night. That's why mine's doing that. But that opiate, it's like over
and
the
that's
top.
an opiate voice, because trust me, I know it. I used to be on opiate. I used to be in all that. I told you guys the other day that I was, but I get it. Like, you get that, and and like I'm not saying that he's on opiates. I'm saying that he's like doing that. Yeah, a lot of people do that when they lie as well too. So I don't know. So
yeah, All right, yeah, we'll just continue on.
So then everybody goes in.
I think that was at 4 o'clock. That's when because the officer had went over to the neighbor's house to see if he saw anything. And
whose idea was that?
I think it was the officer because
okay.
he just went over there. And then that's when the neighbor called him back over to show him he had some stuff from the other night.
Okay.
Just show him like whatever he had that put motion on it.
Okay. 4 p.m. Police check neighbor security footage and question them as well. Okay. Have we talked about that? Is that where we're okay?
That's where we're at.
Anything else about that?
No, I mean it just shows Nicole dropping her off, but her not walking up, and it shows me loading my truck up.
Wait, pause.
About the time that told you I left.
Okay.
Who is he? Hold on. Who is he talking about again? Is he talking about what he's saying? Who is he talking about?
Can we talk about something that's kind of hard to talk about?
Sorry, bug. Pause. So when he said I just dropped her off, who was he talking about? He was talking about Nicole. I don't know who's he talking about. Sorry, because you paused it a little bit later. Sorry, hello.
Sorry, my fucking I'm over here like blah 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 blah, blah talking shit.
It's okay. It's okay, mama.
No, like for whatever reason it like when I pause it, it like starts back over. It's like, can we talk about something that's kind of hard to talk about over here? Because that's what he's asking. Yeah, I think that he's talking about Nicole right there, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
because remember he said like, okay, well, I don't know if he's talking about Nicole though here. I think he might be talking about Shanae.
So True Time says he says that the Vivint, I don't know, that only picks her up being it only says that he's being dropped off by Nikki. So we can go back a second actually, because I actually need to, because I feel like I was like zoned out for a second, because I'm like, all right,
Show him like whatever he had that put motion on it.
Okay. 4 p.m. Police check neighbor security footage and question them as well. Okay. Have we talked about that? Is that where we're okay?
That's where we're at.
Anything else about that?
No, I mean it just shows Nicole dropping her off, but her not walking up, and it shows me loading my truck up.
Okay.
About the time that told you I left.
Okay.
Wait, what? So fucking hard to hear.
I know. I'm gonna have to go back and actually enhance this
God,
video,
it's so hard to
and
hear.
it's I swear, True Time, do you know maybe what he's saying? I swear I heard Nicole dropping him off, but that doesn't make
Or
sense.
she was dropping him
Yes,
off.
that's what I heard too.
I swear that's what he said. Why
He
do you say
did.
that?
That's what I thought was weird.
Yeah, because I mean, Shanann and Nicole are completely different. So I mean, that's what I'm hearing. Nicole dropped him off. So we'll just keep going with that. If we hear anything, keep a lookout for. I'm keeping a
Okay.
lookout for True Time. Yeah, okay, that is what he said. Yes, that's what she said. Nicole A dropping off Shanann. Oh, Nicole, the next door neighbor. That's
But
right.
what
I
you
forgot. I forgot that's her name. I
okay.
forgot that's the next door neighbor's name. I did
Oh,
forget that. And what's crazy
okay.
is I am well versed, but my brain is so on Nicole Kessinger. Also, it's probably ready to go to bed, but we're gonna continue for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna say peace out to you guys.
Can we talk about something that's kind of hard to talk about? So when I work investigations like this, I have to keep an open mind on everything. Okay. And part of keeping an open mind is listening to you talk about your wife and your marriage. And the day she goes missing is the day that you guys have marital discord. Okay. So you can understand when I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
Okay, can you pause?
Makes me sick to my stomach, honestly. Like I know, like I've talked to a few of my friends. Is like
if somebody, okay,
you know, this does not look good on you. I'm like, I know.
Oh my god. I don't know why every time I push mute on my side or unmute it.
Morning. She's 15 weeks pregnant.
I didn't press anything and it rewound it. Like what?
It's okay, mama. It's okay. But anyways, I know you want to go, but the last thing was when he was in the thing and he goes, okay, Now I don't even. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Can you just replay it again, because I had something that I wanted to say. Now I got
Yeah,
all
but
flustered.
I don't even remember where the fuck I was. Like, we were
It's
further down,
okay. It's
right?
okay.
No,
Now
I remember it was
no,
like
because I got
glances
all
over.
flustered too.
No. Like, literally every time I pause it and then I hit mute or unmute over here, it fucks
I
it
know
up.
I wanted to say something, but it's
Load my truck up about the time that I told you I left.
Okay. Can we
Oh my
talk about
god,
something that's kind of hard
his
to talk
head was
about?
so funny though when you did that.
So when I work investigations like this, I have to keep an open mind on everything. Okay.
Okay, maybe.
And part of keeping an open mind is listening to you talk about your wife and your marriage. And the day she goes missing is the day that you guys have marital discord.
Okay, it was after this, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can understand what I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Makes me sick to my stomach, honestly. Like, I know, like, I've talked to a few of my friends, is like, this does not look good on you. I'm like, I know. It's like, if people knew
Sorry,
that we were
Bug.
having
I
marital
totally
issues.
forget what the fuck I was gonna say.
No, it's okay. Actually, Two Time is actually doing a really good job of keeping up on. I mean, I knew where we were. I didn't look at the numbers, but I remember like what was being said and what was being done. So we'll just continue on.
They're gonna look at
Yeah.
me.
No, it was the same
Especially
exact
with the way
part where
everything
you
looks.
said, but I just
It
forgot
honestly
what I
just
was
makes
gonna
me sick
say.
to my stomach, because
You good?
this is something that I would never do. Ever. I know, like, you have to look at every vantage point. This is something I would never do to my kids or my wife at all.
This is what is known as the pause technique. After the suspect answers a question, the interrogator will remain silent while maintaining eye contact. This physical demeanor gives off the subtle cue
Makes
that
them
he
feel
expects more
uncomfortable.
information to be divulged and may already know more than the suspect realizes.
It
What?
makes them feel uncomfortable as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. They're waiting for them to tell them more.
I'm not sure, like, what I could do, like, to make people believe that, just because if they knew we were having marital discord, they would automatically look at me. But I would harm anybody in my family at all.
Wait, what is he? Does he ever have his like foot up, like all the way up? Like, is he putting his foot up like that? Is that his foot?
No, he's wearing shorts. Remember that outfit he's wearing on the video?
Yeah, but why does it look like all black? Yeah, where your little black, where your
It's
little
his foot.
where is that? What is that?
It's not his
Is that
foot.
a
It's his
foot?
knee. He's wearing shorts.
That's his knee. Where your little thingy is. That's
Yeah,
not
this is. Yeah, it is, dude. He's a skinny guy. Trust me, I got skinny
No,
legs too.
look,
Yeah, it
look,
is.
go up with your little thingy. That's a foot. That's a foot with a thing up there.
Nah,
That's
that's
a
his knee, dude.
shoe.
Nah, it's his knee.
What do you
It's not.
guys think?
That's his
Is there
knee.
nobody
Like
else in here?
his legs are crossed. Nah, dude.
Okay, but does it
Nah,
look like it?
nah.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm screenshotting it and I'm gonna send it to you.
all right, screenshot it. We're gonna keep going, guys.
We were having marital discord, and we had that conversation that morning, and then she goes,
Oh, it's not.
we have no idea where she is or the
It's
kids.
not. I'm sorry.
I promise you that I had nothing to do with any of that.
Are you telling me the truth?
I'm sorry. Absolutely true.
Why should I believe you?
A truthful individual will normally respond to this question with a question, such as, "Why are you asking me that?" or "What's going on here?" They will often protest the aggressive nature of the inquisition or give a short and forceful response.
Because I'm a very trustworthy person, and the people that do know me, they know how I'm a calm person. I am not an argumentative person. I am a person who is that's never going to be abusive or physical in any kind of relationship.
Really?
I
But
would
you're a
never
person
harm
that
my
could
kids. I would never
do
harm my
something
wife.
to your babies?
I
Like,
say something about that. That's exactly what Gypsy said in her interview. Remember, she was always going on about, oh, everyone likes me. I'm a really truthful person. I don't lie, sir. Like that, like they're trying to con the other person into believing they're bull
Yeah,
crap.
and
Yeah.
Avalon, right on that note, actually Gypsy perfectly says, she's like, "I would never do drugs or smoke, or I'm a good girl." Like,
Yeah.
everything that she says is that what she's trying to convince them of and herself of, and it's exactly what she's guilty of. Like, "I would never do that."
Play
Like,
the
dude.
opposite game with
yeah,
Gypsy.
exactly.
It's left, you go, okay, so I know it's right. So
Yeah, like, if
Oh, yeah.
I was, like, being interrogated, first of all, I would just be like, "Yeah, I need a lawyer."
yeah.
And every time they ask me questions, I need a lawyer. Yeah, I need a lawyer. But if I was to for some stupid reason talk, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, if I was to kill somebody, definitely wouldn't do it like that. Like, it'd be like the complete opposite of what
Yeah, no, if
anybody would
you
think.
was to
Like,
kill somebody, it wouldn't be your mother. It would be somebody that like really hurt you. Like that would be, just I don't even know. It wouldn't even. I don't. You know what I mean? Like it's just.
What do they say about that saying, those people that protest too much? Like they're trying to, con you into how they get you to think that they're a really good person when they're not. I always actually watch that with people when I speak to people.
right. Like, I'm not picking political sides or anything, but it's kind of like how Trump says, he's not a racist. I'm the most least racist person you ever. Well, if you were, then you would stop saying that. Let's continue on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it in the first place. If you
Just saying. Just saying.
Wife. I mean, you can talk. I mean, you can talk to any of my friends, any of her friends. They know me. They know I'm a low key guy that's quiet. I'm not about confrontation. I'm not about anything that elevates to that level. I mean, like if someone like yells at me, screams at me, I just take it and I just try to get it by the wayside and get it back to where it's just a cool conversation to where like none of that gets to that height. Because I am not that person. I've never been that person. Okay. Would you take a polygraph? Sure. Okay. Let's take a little break. I'm going to come back in here because I have a lot more questions for you. How you feeling? Looking at that picture. Got
Okay, okay, so first of all,
Where did
Pink
everybody go?
Cloud, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Pink Cloud was really there or not, so I only kicked her because, I think she's been sitting in here, but I don't know that she's actually there or not, and if she is, she can come back, but Priscilla keeps getting knocked out, I don't know why.
I know I keep getting knocked up. I just keep joking around with you,
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that
I
you.
know, I know. I'm just letting you guys know I don't kick people out.
I know.
The only reason I kicked, Pink out was because, I know
She
she goes
wasn't
live.
talking, so I think she was sleeping.
She's either sleeping or she goes in and out of different lives and stays in, which I don't have a problem with, but I'm just knocking it so that it makes the connection go quicker.
Right.
It makes a difference. We're so close to the end of this. Let's get to the end of this so we can finish
Let's
this
get
off
her
and
done.
let's do it.
Yep.
Celeste. She's Rampage. She's always the one that's gung ho. She's always the one that's just like, she's off. She's either go or sleep. She's always the one growling. She's always been, she's a tiger.
Oh my god, shut
Bella.
up,
She's the
Chris.
calm,
I just
the
want to
mothering
like.
one. She's the one that's always, you okay? You okay? You fine? Okay. She's just the sweetest little girl. She's the one that favors me more, and Celeste is the one that favors Jeanette more.
I'm literally just gonna say one thing really quick. And True Time said it. It's constant past tense. Even before this, he was talking in
Yes.
past tense, and he's gonna continue to talk in past tense,
Yep.
which is a dead giveaway. I don't even talk about sometimes people that are really close to me in past tense. One, because I don't need you guys to know the truth about those situations, or two, it's just an accident.
Yep.
Celeste, she's Rampage. She's always the one that's gung ho. She's always the one that's just like, she's off. She's either go or sleep. She's always the one growling. She's always been, she's a tiger. Bella,
Yeah,
she's
why
the
is he
calm, the
speaking
mothering
of
one. She's the
Cece
one that's
like
always,
she's
you okay?
gone?
You okay? You fine?
He's speaking of Cece right now too.
You know what I find's hard is that he can sit there and he says this, that she more favors me than, Shanann or whatever. Like, how can you say that when you've just killed your daughter? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And
just
he's like, oh, like, blah, 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 blah.
I don't know, heartlessness in some people. Like, it blows my mind. Just, yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see. True Time says it's like he's reciting a speech to his unalived daughters. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And True Time, we wish that you were still up here talking. That's why I'm speaking for you, keeping your your comments up. Also, there's only a few of us watching, but it is late, and I know even those motherfuckers were like, oh, hell yeah, we can get off fucking Morbid ended late or ended early. But look, I just gotta tell you guys, like, wait, I don't see anybody. Like, Emma's messaging me. Can someone let me in? I'm not seeing Emma or anybody. Guys, I'm sorry if you guys are trying to get in. Hold on really quick. I don't see any of you guys. This was like 20 minutes ago. Emma was trying to come up, and I didn't see her, but I still don't see her. It's weird. I didn't see
I
her
didn't even see
earlier.
Emma in the chat or like backstage or
Yeah,
anything. So I
yeah,
didn't.
she's backstage.
Added-
She just got home. I mean, look, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm
I know
gonna
that
end
she
this
was.
here
Yeah,
soon.
yeah.
Yeah, Emma, and Jacques, you guys have much love.
Yo, Jacques
Uh,
was earlier. What the heck happened to Jacques?
yeah,
Who
I don't
cares?
know. He came on for like a second, and no, we're not spewing hate. I don't. Emma, if you come back, I'm gonna be ending this very, very shortly. We're just finishing up this video, and then we'll continue on with life tomorrow.
She's just the sweetest little girl. She's the one that favors me more, and Celeste is the one that favors Jeanette more. I remember when they wore that dress. She just wore that dress not too long ago.
Okay,
I
I'm
was on the
starting to
back of
like
it so I
get
could
a little bit dilute.
get
Can
her
you pause
pajamas
it?
on. She's like, no, Daddy, button. I got button.
Pause it. I know that you're getting really tired, and I think that everybody else is getting tired. But if you look on the left of the screen, okay, I'm gonna sound like a really big idiot for this, but doesn't that look like a little snake with a little head coming out from the top of the thing at the end of the table?
Like over here.
Put your little screen thing?
My mouse won't. There we go. Like
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah. Doesn't it look like? Okay, go like this. Does that look like a little snake with the head coming up?
Yeah, I guess it does to an
No,
extent.
go up a little bit. Go a little bit. Don't you? No, go up. Go a little bit to the right. Yeah, that's the
Over
head.
here. Oh, like
You don't,
this.
nobody sees it?
The red.
You think he's doing a Woody? There's a snake in my boot. Sorry.
I'm just, I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny, so everybody doesn't have a, deep thing in there. Doesn't it look like a snake or a rooster, maybe?
Well, I'm seeing it at a much larger scale than you guys are, so I don't see that.
Okay,
But
maybe a rooster?
dude,
Nobody?
my scale is so big that maybe in the
Okay.
little scale I could see it. I guess I could see oh yeah, it does look like a snake coiled up over here.
A
Yeah.
snake coiled
So
up?
this is the whole thing. It's kind of like Jafar at the end of
Yes.
Aladdin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like a cobra. So this is the
Yes.
head,
Yes.
and then it's coils up. I do see it on a small scale, and that's the rest of the tail right there. I do see it on the
Okay.
small scale, but because I have it opened up, I can clearly see Gatorade in a backpack.
That's what I saw.
Um,
Right in a backpack.
Right, exactly. Let me see. Truth time. Guys, Emma, I'm so sorry I missed you. Jay, I know we had tried to have you up. Anybody else that's been in the chat, we're gonna finish this last literally what minute or two up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna not. I don't know.
You might as well just stay and say bye to everybody.
I
Just
will.
want to give everybody
Of course.
just want to
Okay,
give everybody a little
let's do
shout out.
it.
Anna, thanks for being here. Jeanette, obviously Priscilla, you're still here. Avalon, obviously. You guys are awesome. Everybody for joining in. After even though Morbid already kills you guys at night and makes it late for most of us. And I just took it to the next level. So here we are.
Now all I can see is that
I
freaking
love those
turkey
Granny Scout
snake.
dresses. She likes long dresses. She was a girly girl.
Wow.
Well, that was it. Look at that.
Yeah.
I knew it was close.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a part 2. So I guess what we'll do from now on, it won't be this late. It'll end earlier. Even if I have to jump out of Morbid's 30 minutes earlier than I want.
I missed Morbid's today because I had a hospital appointment. So I was really sort of, because when he's on, it's actually good time for me over here in Australia. So yeah, I know it's late.
Oh, you're
for you
all the way in
guys.
Australia, so it's like opposite. So it's
Yeah.
like right in the morning, right?
Hey.
Is it right in the morning, right? Like
No,
okay, so it's
5
like 8 o'clock
in the
when
afternoon.
Morbid does it, so it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, right, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, after the because I know that he goes on for a while, for about 4 or 5 hours, and I was like, I was so busting to get home, and then I thought, you just get the tail end of it. I was like, damn,
just busting to get home. I love that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do American people
really
make fun of you for saying nair? Nair.
No.
Nair. No, like they say with an R. Like I don't know. My daughter watches
a dingo
Ohms.
stole my baby. I don't know.
My daughter watches
know.
Ohms.
It's not so much it's not so much a R sound. It's more of a O. Like
yeah.
Whereas it's
we're very not. Yep. Not like.
No, I love the Australian accent.
It's so cute. We love it. We love it.
I actually will go sometimes. I will go and I love doing Apple's accent, and I love doing all the other ones. But you guys, it is the end of the night. I do need to go sleep.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Avalon and Priscilla, for being on. If you guys want to say goodnight to the chat.
Yes, good night, everybody. I mean, if they're, I don't know, I can't see anybody, but I mean, yes, good night. Good night. Listen, Waterbug, thank you for having me up.
Of course.
And Avalon, thanks for talking with me too.
Yes.
And
that's okay.
Thank
you for having me. This is my first live.
It's her first live. It's her first live. She needs to come back.
Virgin, and now I'm not. You popped my cherry.
Oh,
we popped your cherry. We love that.
Hey, don't be taking all the credit. Bug pop the chair. You know how Bug does. All right, I'm gonna knock you guys down. You guys have a great night.
All right. Thank you, Bug.
Good
Thank
night,
you,
ladies.
Bug.
Good night.
Daddy Big
Goodbye.
Bug.
Yeah, that's right. See ya, Priscilla. See ya, Avalon. All right, you guys, everybody, thank you for joining me. It is late. I have to be up for an appointment in the morning. You guys are awesome. True time. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure for our first Chris Watts shit. We're going to continue with that. Please let your big boss lady know that we are wanting to be, well, not we. I want to be on the panel. I know I was invited to it a couple times. I just haven't had the time to be able to be on it. I definitely want to be there. Anna, thank you. Jeanette, Jay, or Jacques, I know that you tried to come up. Emma, I know you tried to come up too. We weren't even talking Gypsy Rose shit. Excuse me, I got a burp. Yep, welcome to the replay, guys. A Pink Cloud was up. Thank you for coming up. Guys, literally, I just was trying to do something. I want to give a big shout out to my big wrenches, Jeff, Chrissy, Jetica. You guys are amazing. They were here for the beginning part of it, and then they were like, hey, we got to clock out, which is fine, dude. I went live earlier today. I was on Morbids, and I went live again. Skittles, DJ NJ105. Yeah, thank you for joining in. Lily Eve. I think that might be all of you guys. Make sure all you guys subscribe, do all the things. Oh, Haiti Joyless was in here like a baller. We did start the night off talking about Gypsy, but I think we figured it out. Amber Tidage, I think that's how you say your name. Moonchild, Crime Rewind, yes. Love you guys. Veda, you're awesome. Lydia Jade, I like that name a lot. It's really cool. Love Beetlejuice. Crystal, yes, I'm trying to make sure I get all of you guys. Crucial Critique, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here, everybody. I think that's all of you guys. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing for me. I really appreciate all of the likes and the shares and the follows, guys. The more that you guys follow and share, the more that we can make this a real thing, and I can be here for you guys more often. And I really like doing this. This is really cool. I would like to do more interviews and start getting more questions and stuff. I have great questions for people. I just haven't had, I don't know that necessarily people take me serious yet because I only have a few followers, like 2 of you guys or something like that, like 2 followers or something. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate everything that you guys do. It's really really fun to do this for all you guys and do all this. I hope that you guys can follow me and continue to share this journey with me. And tomorrow morning, I will be in an appointment, but I think after my appointment, I'll be able to go live for you guys. As long as nothing is wrong with my mouth or anything like that. Have a good night. I am What the Bug. I don't know what you're doing.